Hey there. Let's get on with it. Gotta make some headway in this. I want to at least get to the murder in this. I want the next stream to be the trial. Where did I end off? Alright, we're about to confront... Wait, no. Toko asked for my help to go get something in the library. So she asked me to distract Byakuya. Hey there. He seems... Starting off great. I need to grease up the old pipes. He seems to really be focused on that book. It doesn't seem like the best time to talk to him. Hey, you. What are you doing back here? Oh wait, didn't I make him Irish? What are you doing back here? He... I hate even having to look at you. So you noticed me, huh? Of course. I hurry up and leave. And take Hara with you.
Hey, Byakuya. Remember how you said, don't be a woman who dominates weak men. Be a woman dominated by strong men.
What? I never said that.
Well, actually, I just thought it sounded like something you might say.
Does she have a crush? Get out. And go take a bath. You smell it. Don't make me say it again. Go now. Before your stench latches onto the entire room.
Oh, okay.
He really dug into us there. Maybe he's in a bad mood. He's always in a bad mood. She seems super depressed. Did he really upset her that much? That's how she always is.
Byakuya, to go that far.
He must be really concerned about me. Oh no. We got a real hit. Oh my god. Huh?
He told me to take a bath and everything. He must really care about my well-being. Tee. Hey Makoto, what do you think?
Think about what?
Do you think Byakuya and I would be good together?
Well now, I don't really know.
That's true. There's really no way to know. But the distance between us doesn't change our love.
Oh no, she's delusional. Is that why she's good at writing romance novels? It's because she's crazy? Oh my god. Why is it? Every time I get on mic and start talking, I need to yawn for the first hour.
Because as soon as you realize your feelings, the love is born. That's how love works.
Okay.
There might come a day when you understand. Maybe someday. Well, bye!
Brew. Ah, young love. Ooh, wah. Doki doki. Who would have ever guessed she would go for someone like him? But eager passion can also be scary. Sometimes... Hello. Sleepy Colonel. I'm not sleepy. It's just anytime I start talking, I get all yawny. It's like I can't control how I breathe when I have to like read stuff. It's really stupid and bad. It's because I'm a bad person deep down. That's my despair. It's like I hope I can stream, but no. Let's continue. But eager passion can also be scary. Sometimes that leads people off in the wrong direction. And gone again. Wait. There we go. All of a sudden, I feel exhausted. Maybe I'll head back to my room for now. Is it free time? There's still some time left in the day. What to do? Well, I already got Toko's ability. And I know that she's got the hots for Byakuya. Who... I have some theories. Like, I have a feeling that if I talked to Junko really early in the game, I would have gotten her ability right away, because she was bound to die right away in the first chapter. That's also why you got Sayaka's ability right away, because she's bound to die. It's scripted who dies. So, I talked to Toko, and I got her ability in our first ever engagement. So I'm thinking she's gonna die, because the game is like trying to pass off her ability super easy. Gotta make sure I get it. And she's lovesick about Byakuya. So I have a feel. If it isn't her, then it's him, and she killed him. Because she's going a little crazy. Leave the area? Yes. Who do I want to hang with? I feel... Damn, I'm burpy. I feel like... Hina and Sakura are becoming pals. Really? I just like giving him an Irish accent. Don't tell Highs. He would kill me. Let me just look at the fucking thing. Report cards. Who's here? This guy and Mondo are becoming best friends. They're bros now. Byakuya wants to be left alone. He's plotting out to kill us all because he wants to win the game. He's told us as much. He has said that he will win, which means he will murder someone. Leon, dead. Hifumi is just being nasty. This guy's being weird. I hate him. Dead. Kyoko's cool. Hina is nice. I like Hina. Hina and Sakura are being besties. Toko is being crazy. Celeste is being crazy, but in a based way. Junko dead. And Chihiro is just a little shit. I should see, what presents do I have? Do I have anything? I mean, I could just go hang out with... I have a rose whip. I have a lot of presents that Celeste would like, so I feel like I should go hang out with Celeste. Where is she? In the laundry. Toko is in her room. Where are you? You crazy bitch. Let's hang. Oh, there she is. Hello. Oh, right. What am I supposed to do if my clothes become soiled? Should I hang out with Celeste for a while? Yeah. Normally, my pride would not permit me to allow you to be alone with me. But fine. I will allow you to entertain me for a while. Now she's becoming Irish. I killed some time with Celeste. Just kidding. We killed a student.
Tee-hee.
Celeste and I grew a little closer today. I'd like to give her a present? Yes, definitely. I have a whip for her.
So I can have this? I may have to revise my initial impression of you. You like whipping, eh? Mm-hmm. The more wonderful things I receive from you, the better impression I get.
Seeing Celeste so pleased with something I gave her makes me happy.
Celestia Ludenberg. Celestia Ludenberg.
What are you doing?
No matter how many times I hear it, I never tire of hearing my own name. Isn't it so splendidly charming? Oh yeah, I've been wondering about that. Why that name? What? Why? I mean, is it from something? Why'd you pick it? I did not pick it. My name was given to me by my mother and father. Come on, that can't be a real name, can it? It is indeed my real name. Make no mistake about that. Okay, so your parents gave you that name? That's right. My father is French nobility and my mother is part of a German family of musicians. There's no way that's true. But okay, so you were born in France. So were you born in France or Germany? Tochigi. Now we're getting somewhere. I was born in the capital of Tochigi, which is known for its delicious gyoza. Do you know of which city I speak? So it's the capital of Tochigi, and it's famous for its gyoza. Help! I have no idea. How the fuck would I know this? I want to get on her good side. That's the present list. Tochigi. Capital. Time to Google. Yeah, it is. Utsunomiya. That's what it is. That's not what I would have guessed. I would have guessed Miko. It's Utsunomiya, right? That is correct. You have proven you are roughly as intelligent as an elementary school student. Or a high schooler, maybe? You may be surprised to learn that I absolutely adore gyoza. I love its stench, its base vulgarity. Who doesn't know that? Yeah. I just pretended to Google. I knew all along. So as you can imagine, I'm quite disappointed that I will never taste my hometown's gyoza again. Never say never, you know. Once you get out of here. We will never get out of here. How long will you continue with this ridiculousness? You should give up. If you don't, it can only lead to murder. Murder. Celeste's eerie words stuck with me long after she'd left. The more I talk to her, the more I just don't understand her. Celeste's report card has been updated based on your experience with her. You just unlocked the skill raise. Give yourself a pat on the back. You've earned it. You find mono coins. You will now earn more than you did before. Aw, sick! Once it was all finished, I headed back to my room. Nighttime, ding dong bing bong. Omaida! This morning. Honai Hojo. All students, please gather in the gym immediately. Oh no. Emergency. Oh my god. I really don't like this. I really don't like the sound of this. I have a terrible feeling. I'm gonna throw up. Can I teleport there? Where's the gym? Shit. Hey, fatty. Let's talk to you first. Hey, Hifumi. How come you haven't gone in yet? Who-wa-ya? Mr. Naigi, don't scare me like that. So sorry, but we really should go inside. No, don't go. You can't go. That's what my ghost friend is telling me. I don't feel good about it either, but we can't just ignore this. Damn, that's true too. I guess we have no choice. I have to go too. Fine. Hello. Asking us to gather all of a sudden like this. What could he possibly want? Indeed. What might await us this time? He keeps things interesting, that's for certain. That sucks. Is that offensive? Oh, we had a day and age where you can make fun of Irish people.
How is that funny? Can't you smile like a normal person once in a while? Like how the housewife on a classic TV show smiles at the end of an episode.
There's something totally messed up with you if you can laugh at a time like this. What your voice is actually messed up, What's that supposed to mean? Nothing in particular, just admiring. That's all. I don't want to kill anyone, but I also don't want to stay here, living in a blind denial, day after day. I was just admiring how you could all live like that and still keep your sanity. I'm not in denial. That reminds me, remember how you kept talking about the police or whoever who would come help us? How did that turn out? It seems to me there's no sign whatsoever of possible rescue. That's just... I wonder what actually happened. What did I give her? It's like British lady, right? It's strange, that's true. There's no way the police wouldn't know about it. We are right in the middle. Now everything becomes Irish. We are right in the middle of a major urban area.
The police suck!
Fuck yeah, dude. A-cap. On the contrary, the mastermind may be just that powerful to take control even of the police. It's the Yakuza. Oh, this might not be related, but...
Then don't say it.
Nope, gotta say it. It's about last night. I was near the main hall, just staring off into space. And all of a sudden, I heard it. You heard what? A sound that I don't really know what it was. What kind of sound? Well, like I said, I don't really know. But if I had to describe it, it was like a construction site, I guess. A construction site? I mean, I could just be making that up. I only just barely heard anything.
Then you definitely made it up. It must have just been the sound of the ocean. That head of yours.
Say what? What you talk about, Toko?
Omaira.
He's arrived.
What Hero heard wasn't the sound of construction, but it could have been an explosion.
Huh?
Or maybe a machine gun. Pooh. That can kind of sound like construction in a way.
What are you talking about?
Beyond this point, my mouth is zipped. My lips are sealed. I'm fully puckered. It's a secret, little secret.
Fine. Then let's move on to what you can tell us. Why did you call us here?
You don't beat around the old bush, do ya? Ready for me to get to the point, huh? But before that, you mind if I vent a little? I'm low on energy these days. My stitching's even losing all its shine and luster.
You don't have stitching. What are you talking about?
I'm thinking it's probably become of this ho-hum boring old everyday life. I'm looking for something with a little more stimulation, something rife with danger and intrigue. Listen, can I just be frank? Next Blackened hasn't shown up yet, and I'm getting bored. So I've decided to come up with a new way to motivate you.
Motivate? Is it another set of videos or something? Remember those videos? Are you gonna show us some demented thing to try and drive us all to murder?
Drive you to murder? What a mean thing to say. Just awful.
I don't know what you got planned, but we're not going to kill each other anymore. No matter what you do, I swear to God we won't.
That's very big talk. Do your very best to back it up, okay? Now then, with your permission, let me begin. So this time it's embarrassing memories and secrets. As long as you're alive, it's a given that there's things you don't want other people to know about you. So I did a little investigating of my own, and I dug up some of your darkest secrets. And those embarrassing memories and secrets are all contained in the envelopes I have right here. I'm going to hand them out now, so take a second to take a peek.
As Monokuma spoke, he tossed the envelopes at our feet. I quickly snatched the envelope with my name written on it. I nervously pulled out what was written inside, and my entire body suddenly went rigid.
Makoto wet the bed until he was in 5th grade.
What?
How?
How did you find out about this? Everyone started talking at once.
You have 24 hours. If someone doesn't become blackened by then, all your deepest, darkest, most embarrassingest secrets will be exposed to the world. Maybe I'll roll by a crowded intersection in a van, strapped with loudspeakers, and spill the beans. Yeah, wouldn't that be so embarrassing?
So that's what you meant by motivate.
Yep, you got it. They're all pretty unpleasant, trust me. None of you want me to reveal that stuff, right? It's different.
It's definitely something I'd rather people not know, but we'd never kill over something like that.
What did you say?
He's right. Your plan is doomed to fail. No one's gonna murder someone for this kind of thing. Someone is.
Oh no. Is it because, for better or worse, your memory is still a way to connect to the outside world?
Aw, sad Monokuma.
I have stuff I wouldn't want anyone to know, no matter what, so I assumed you'd all be the same. Which is why I put so much effort into preparing this next motive. Man, you're saying you really won't kill each other over this stuff? That just sucks. Well, what can you do? Okay then, in 24 hours I'll expose all your secrets just to make myself feel a little better. So sad, so depressed. Fare not well.
With an almost convincing look of depressed dejection on his face, Monokuma receded into the gym's depths. I don't know what to expect at first, but maybe we dodged a bullet on this one.
I mean, yeah, having the secrets revealed is gotta be totally embarrassing. That's seriously not enough to give someone a reason to kill, right?
Good news, everyone. Good news, everyone. I have a brilliant idea. Why don't we all just confess the secrets in those envelopes right here and now? If we do that, any and all motive for murder will vanish. That's pretty smart, right? Okay, so my embarrassing thing is...
I don't want to hear your stupid story.
What?
Besides, I don't want to talk about it. I don't care what anyone says. I don't want to talk about mine.
Neither do I. Not because it is unpleasant, but because it is impossible.
Well, it's just human nature to want to hear it when you say it's impossible. Come on, it'll be good for you.
Absolutely not.
It's okay, just a little bit. Come on, come on, come on.
As I said.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
I said I don't want to talk about it, you human bag of lard.
Yeah.
I agree with him. There's no need to discuss it. What do you think, Chihiro?
I'm sorry. I don't really want to talk about it right now. But I also don't want to leave things the way they are. So maybe I can talk about it later. After I try my best to become strong, then I can tell everyone.
If you don't want to talk, you don't have to. I'm not super excited to talk about it either. If everyone's that much against it, even if my bro's the one that suggested it, I gotta say no. Well, that's okay then. Either way, if it's just a few secrets, I'm sure nobody's gonna kill anybody over it. I hope you're right. A secret so bad you'd kill someone to keep it? Nobody's got something like that, right? Okay, I'll stop with all the secret talk, but each of us has 24 hours to get ready. Having our secrets exposed isn't going to be fun, but it's not like we're gonna die because of it. So, you know, don't do anything hasty. The way you keep repeating it kind of makes me worry even more.
Oh, okay, sorry. I know it's gonna be tough, but... Ding dong bing bong.
Ahem, this is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked. An entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Wait. He says this every night. But in the first murder case, there were people in the dining hall in the middle of the night drinking tea. And Sayaka went to the kitchen. Makes no sense. Okay then, sweet dreams everyone. Good night, good night. Nightside already, huh? Okay, let's call it a day. Good idea. We need to prepare for tomorrow. I was left with an anxiety I just couldn't shake, but we left things as they were, and left things as they lay. One by one, we headed back to our rooms. Secrets are memories you don't want anyone to know about. A way to connect to the outside world. Honestly, all that crap Monokuma was spouting didn't have any effect on me. There's no way anyone would kill over stuff like that. At least that's what I thought. Oh no. Or maybe I was just being optimistic. I got Discord pain. Oh, yeah. Alright. There's nothing. But maybe I was just being optimistic. Which is probably why, without too much of a struggle, I was murdered. Jeez, I'm more tired than usual. Super tired today. I fell asleep. But what I did know is that even then, a tragedy was taking place. Uh-oh. Hey, do you have a second? I wanna confide in you. It's about the prevailing world attitude right now. The difference between passive and active. I mean, for example, it's the difference between like, oops, I killed him, and yeah, that's right, I killed him. Amazingly, there are tons of people who don't understand the difference. Can you believe it? But there's a huge difference between them. Oops, and that's right. You know what I'm saying, right? Anyone can kill someone in the heat of the moment. But surprisingly few can do it with calculated intent. So make that choice, then put it into action. It's way harder than just letting your emotions lead you. It's all about preparation, resolve. So maybe you're wondering, what's the point I'm trying to make? Well, I'm not totally sure myself. Maybe you should try reading between the lines. Morning. Good morning.
Ohayo gozaimasu.
Good morning.
Whoa!
Oop, oop, oop.
Nice reaction. I'm glad to see you didn't disappoint.
What are you doing here?
I wanted to spice things up, so instead of a school announcement, I decided to wake you up in person.
What the hell for?
Because it's fun. And as long as I'm here, I figured I'd let you hear it right from the bear's mouth.
Hear what?
Are you sure you should be acting this laid back? I mean, even though something happened to one of your buddy classmates. What? What? Your face is all blue, like someone on the verge of death.
What happened? What are you talking about?
Boo-hoo-hoo. That's for me to know, and for you to find out. Good luck.
Something's happened to someone. Was it? No, it can't be. There's no way someone would. But what if? Unless... Just kidding. Haha. No what ifs are pointless. Especially now when... The dining hall. I need to get to the dining hall.
Makoto!
Are you okay? Did Monokuma talk to you too? Hiro, Hina, Sakura, and... Byakuya.
You're the only ones here. Where's everyone else? Either they're already off trying to verify what Monokuma said, or they've fallen victim to the something that Monokuma mentioned. The something? It can't be. Has it happened again? Murder? After hearing what Monokuma had to say, the worst possibility forced its way into my mind. It took everything I had to grab that thought away. So if something really did happen, does that mean someone did it because of what happened yesterday? Can't be. That stuff was just a bunch of old memories. Just old memories. Don't be so sure about that. Clearly someone felt it was more important than that. Huh? To judge someone else's values based on your own outlook, do you realize how dangerous that is? Why didn't you say something yesterday? Did you already forget? This isn't a co-op game. It's every man for himself. What good does it do me to go out of my way to help you? Stop saying that already. There's something wrong with him. Serious? Did he get brainwashed or something? That's not important. What matters right now is that we find out what happened. She's right. Let's all split up and begin looking. The game is afoot. Why can't the game be a hand? Let me check the kitchen. Great. So who's gonna... Byakuya's alive. So... I have a feeling. I've got a feeling that Toko is fucking dead. Just looking all around. Let's see what's happening. Slippers on the floor. Massage chairs. Let's have a massage. I'll be shocked if no one used the sauna to kill someone. Lock them in here and turn off the heat. Turn off the heat. That happened in a movie, didn't it? What fucking movie was that? Help me, chat. That happened. I'm pretty sure that happened in a movie. Hey, what's in here? Laundry. Let's check laundry. Fuck yeah! I find extra money now. Oh yeah, golden camwe. Banya! Maybe it was a Danish movie. Might have been. I knocked on all the doors, but no one answered. Did they all go to see what happened? Oh, then what about the second floor? Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I'm guessing it's probably on the second floor. If no one's home, then I'll just check the trash room. Any clues? There doesn't appear to be anything here. What are you doing here? What are you doing here, Sakura? Did you find something? Oh, no. Just that what you said the other day must have been lurking in the back of my mind. Huh? Something has happened. The killer might try to use this to destroy evidence again. I suppose that was floating around in my subconscious, and it led me here. Oh, see. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That's the garden you can... No, wait. No, it's not. But it is an indoor garden. It's not the one you can see from the cafeteria, but...
Secret beauty. Wait, what's this? Oh. Hey there.
Oh.
Hey Makoto, honestly, what do you think? Huh, about what? About Byakuya. I think he's being brainwashed or something, or what? I don't know. You'd know more about that kind of thing than me, right? Huh? What's that supposed to mean? Well, I mean, you're some kind of psychic, right? Listen, Makoto, I think you've completely misunderstood what it is I do. Okay? Listen, fortune telling is like... It's totally different from brainwashing or hypnosis, or any of that pseudoscientific bullcrap. I need you to understand that. So you expect me to think fortune telling isn't pseudoscience? Sorry, but I don't want to get yelled at. It's the exit. I should probably just head upstairs. That's totally where I'd be. Hey there. There's nothing here of interest, don't you agree? We should go look somewhere else. You're hiding something, you fuck. You sneaky fuck. There's a fucking secret door here somewhere, I know it. I can tell. Thick layer of dust. Neglected for a long time, more important, blah blah blah. It's a desk lamp. Pretty dark, might be very handy. Cord doesn't quite reach the power outlet. Awesome. Hey, there's nothing worthwhile over there. I've already checked, so there can be no mistake. Well, fuck you. Let me go in there. How about you stop acting so suspicious and let me check this fucking room. Oh my god. Reality isn't everything. Oh, hello, bear. Monokuma drawn like a real bear. Whoops. Alright, now what? Baby is sleeping, please be quiet. Obviously, I can't go in, even if I'm there to look for dead bodies. Hey there, pool room. Let's have a look, see. Huh? The door's open. But aren't these supposed to be locked? Ding dong bing bong. For this investigation, I have unlocked the doors. Please look around to your heart's content. Investigation? Just as I thought. Byakuya! Judging from what he said, there could be no doubt a murder really has taken place. Come on! Now the locker rooms. They're suspicious. Very suspicious indeed. Wouldn't you agree? Huh? Suspicious? It seems nobody searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room. He was muttering, as if talking only to himself. Without waiting for a reply, he pressed his hand against the girls' locker room door. The door swung open without a sound. In that moment, time seemed to freeze. Oh my god! What? I don't know how long it took for me to fully comprehend the reality of what I was looking at. But as soon as I did... Wah! A wild, almost primeval scream escaped from my mouth. Ah, that's graphic. Bro. Deadly life. Think again, Ronpa. But where the fuck is everyone else? I tried to suppress my screaming, but it was useless. It surged out of me, like water from a spring gushing out of the ground. Byakuya, on the other hand... Most unusual, don't you think? He was totally calm, almost like he was watching this all unfold in front of a TV screen. Why does the girls' locker room also have a nudie mag poster? Look, Chihiro's corpse has been suspended somehow. And something's been written on the wall in blood. Bloodlust. Such a brutal way to kill someone. No, this is beyond brutal. Wouldn't you agree? They killed her. And then they're gonna kill me. Oh my god. How could it not be brutal? No, that's not my point. The murder is far too bizarre for any everyday amateur to have committed it. Unlike Sayaka, this murder was not a crime of passion or necessity. It's almost as if whoever did this did it for fun. You see what I mean, don't you? What? My head was swimming. I was still reeling. Too confused to understand what he was trying to say. Before I could even begin to clear my head. Hey, I heard something screaming. Did something... Chihiro! Ding dong, ding dong. That's different. A body has been discovered. Emergency meeting. Body reported. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin. Oh no. What the hell was that? Oh, that's right. You were unconscious during Sayaka's, so you don't know about it. What you just heard with the body discovery announcement. Apparently when 3 or more people discover a body, an announcement plays to let everyone know. I imagine it's so that the search for the culprit can proceed fairly for everyone involved. Proceed fairly? The body discovery announcement? Then Chihiro really is? Dead, yes. Dangan Ronpa. Before you start screaming your head off, go round everyone up. It seems another game has begun. Another life or death game to uncover a killer. It's you. Fuck you. Taka bolted out of the locker room. As everyone made their way to the scene, it felt as if no time passed at all. It was like my sense of time had just taken wing, and when I finally came back to myself, I saw everyone had the same look of confusion, fear, and anger. We all just stood there, gathered around Chihiro's body. It was still warm. Damn, I couldn't keep her safe. So there's another victim. Yeah, which means we're now in the same position once again.
Fuck, man. What the fuck is this?
It's a dream. This is a dream. It's all just a dream. In fact, I haven't even been born yet. I don't have any memory of ever being alive. Ugia! Shut up. That's right. You tell him. Hey, Kyoko. What do you think about this corpse? Pretty cool, huh? I made it for you. How do I... Wait, how the fuck do I talk to Kyoko? I can't... For now, pay attention to the wall. Huh? I said it once already. There's a word written there. On the wall? Oh my god. The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood. I don't think it's any kind of dying message. It's too strange. But you know, That thing about writing bloodlust in blood. Doesn't it sound kind of familiar? Murderous fiend. Murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. At the scene of each crime, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. Like a ghost. Attacking suddenly and slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Slenderman. Genocide Jack! Genocide Jack, the murderous fiend whose grisly attacks were famous all across the country. The ultimate murderous fiend. Creating a reputation of abnormal, downright cruel killings. Then this is some copycat killer trying to imitate Genocide Jack's style? But why would anyone do that? Perhaps it's the work of the real Genocide Jack. Huh? The real? Wait, are you saying Genocide Jack is here in the school? That's no way. They're going so far as to write bloodlust at the scene. I'm surprised at their stupidity. I can't imagine a worse situation than dealing with a stupid murderer. Ah! What is it now? Toko! Toko! Hina was pointing towards the entrance of the girls' locker room. Toko was last to arrive, and now she was just standing there. No! Why? 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 Get dunk. She fainted! That did not sound good! Toko! Hina rushed over to the collapsed Toko and started trying to shake her awake. Toko, are you okay? Come on, wake up!
That's right. I just remembered what she said about how she faints anytime she sees blood.
So she's homophobic? I imagine she does not watch too many horror films then. This isn't a violation of the rules, right? I mean, technically she passed out somewhere besides her room. No, I think it should be okay. The regulations prohibit sleeping, like on purpose. So since she didn't faint on purpose, it doesn't count? Gotcha! Toko, can you hear me? Hey, gotta wake up. As if she'd heard her, Toko suddenly shot awake. Can't believe she's homophobic. Is it in 2020? As in, she literally jumped up from where she was laying. It was such a strange reaction. I was at a total loss for words. She leapt straight up into the air, changing her stance as she did. But we didn't animate it. In no time flat, she was just standing up. That's an unfortunate expression. Ignoring the physical contortions she had to go through, her emotions were totally haphazard. Huh? What?
Sorry about that. I was just so shocked, you know. It happens, right? Was I the only one?
Toko, are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Yeah. Whoa, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead? Yeah.
She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. Oh no. The world has a front and a back.
A top eating and a bottom. A sea of truth and a whip of lies. This is like concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different.
Oh, I already know what happened.
No. Everything's fine. At least the stutter's all gone. That's a good thing, right? Yeah.
It's clear to me that everything is not fine. Your eyes seem strangely vacant. It might be best if we take her back to her room for the time being. I don't mind taking her, but could someone help me?
If you need help, I don't mind.
That's Haka.
Ha! She totally ignored me.
Very well. You take care of the girl and the rest of us can begin the investigation right away. Can I assume nobody has a problem leaving Sakura and Mondo on guard duty again? Hold on. Rushing to an investigation. The mastermind isn't behind that. After what happened last time, surely you realize that.
There's no question that Chihiro was murdered by someone among us. Among us. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Right as rain. But don't take it as a bad thing. It's just a fact of life. Because that's how graduation works.
Then, it's happened again. Is that what you're saying? That another one of us killed a fellow classmate? Again? Someone committed murder? In other words, there's a killer in our midst.
What? Does that freak you guys? Does that freak you out? Aye. You guys got no balls, you know that? Bunch of pussies. Is there just nothing down there at all? Well, I'll let you pray to mine if you want. Pray to his balls? Actually, I don't have any either, sorry.
Stop monologuing. Yeah, Chihiro is fucking dead. Stop monologuing and give us what you came here to give us. You did bring it, right?
I sure did, chum. Allow me to represent the next Monokuma file. I know how much you must be looking forward to it. So please do your very tippy-top best on this investigation.
Do we really gotta do another investigation? Examining the corpse of another one of our friends. How to suspect all of our other friends. I hate this. I can't take it anymore. I hate it too! I've had enough. I'm getting out of here.
Where do you plan on going? There's nowhere to run.
Just accept it already. After all, blood is just a liquid. A dead body is a simple object. You are very enthusiastic about all of this, aren't you not? How can I not be? If we don't unmask the culprit, we all die. That's true, but to jump into it so soon. What? Do you want to die? Fine, then go off and die somewhere. Right now, go ahead. You're a waste of space.
A dead body is an object? That means I can fuck it, right? Chihiro wasn't an object. Show a little respect, or I'll beat some into ya.
Everyone stop bickering. Listen, there's some truth in what Byakuya said. Kyoko! If we don't solve the mystery and find the killer, our own lives are forfeit. I can't stop. If I try to do British, I just do Irish now. And if Byakuya is right, that Genocide Jack is somehow the one who killed Chihiro, then unless we do something, the more victims could start piling up.
Forget more victims. If we mess this up, we're all dead meat.
Okay, I'm just gonna call a prediction here. I'm gonna say that Toko has a second personality that's actually Genocide Jack, and she's been a serial killer all her life somehow.
Hold on. If that's your worry, you don't gotta worry any longer. In any one killing game, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people.
What? There's an upper limit?
What? I don't remember any rule like that. I just came up with it. I mean, if one person went around and killed everyone, your lovely student life would be all over, right?
A new rule's been added to the regulations menu. But the whole point is that the killer kills someone and gets away with it, and then everyone else is murdered anyway. So why the fuck set the limit to 2 people?
Well, in a good mystery, you don't want to miss out on at least the potential of a serial killer angle. No, just one would totally murder that possibility. Farewell for now. I'll catch you guys at the class trial. Wait, I'm ready.
I can't say I understand his thinking, but if we can kill up to 2 people, then one more person's life could still be in danger. Which is definitely not good. We need to uncover the culprit before something else happens. Oh wait. Who? Taka and Hina took Toko back to her room, so one of them is then probably gonna die too.
You need to shut the fuck up.
Oh wait. Yes, now they're doing it. Well, for now, Taka and me are gonna drop Toko off at her room.
Nice, I'm gonna get dropped off.
We have no time to stand around here. We must begin our investigation. Toot sweet! If we do not solve the mystery of who killed Chihiro, then we will quickly follow her into the afterlife. That's true! I hate this, but if I want to survive, me and everyone else, we have to do it. We have to jerk each other off. It's really unfortunate. Luckily, I'm real good at it. We don't have any other choice. I kind of want that as a text message sound. It's a nice little... First of all, I'd better check on the Monokuma file. Oh, I gotta check something. First of all, I'd better check the Monokuma files to see what exactly was going on. The victim was Chihiro Fujisaki. At that time... What? Not Chihiro! The time of death is estimated to be around 2 a.m. The body was discovered in the girl's locker room on the second floor of the ski. The cause object was a blow to the head. With a blunt object, she was killed instantly. Oh man. That's all it says. Well, it's not like there's any point in complaining about it. No matter what, I gotta do what I gotta do. Nice. Monokuma File 2 has been added. Hey Makoto, Hey Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? Do you need something from me? Need a little saki-saki? Of course, life without purpose is quite dull, you know. So what do you need? I'm going to let you cooperate with me during my investigation. Huh? I'm purchasing your talent, the same talent which allowed you to solve Sayaka's case. Solve? No, you seem to have some limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. So, you're inviting me to come with you? You're doing it in the most arrogant way possible now. Now then, shall we get started? But! No buts, only dicks. We need to get moving. There is no time to be standing around. I don't really know what just happened. It looks like I'll be working with Byakuya on this one. Like Kyoko in the first one. I'm excited for the next murder. I wonder who I'll get to work with. That looks like the murder weapon. It's a bloodstain. There's a bloodstain on the dumbbell. The Monokuma file said a blow to the head with a blunt object. That's what killed her. Does that mean this dumbbell is actually the murder weapon? I don't imagine it could have been anything else. Locker room dumbbell was added. Nice. There's blood on the floor. There's a fresh blood stain on the carpet. It must have been... I think it's her time. It must have been splattered with blood during the murder. During the murder. I could feel the life draining out of my body. It's a dead body. Chihiro's dead body. In other words. But the more I look, the more strange it seems. It must be Genocide Jack's handiwork. Well, but we're still not sure he did it. Is that what you want to say? I wonder about that. First, it's got some blood on it. It must have happened during the murder. The word bloodlust is written on the wall. What's the meaning behind it? Bloodlust? Yeah, I fucking wonder. Goddamn idiot. Is there anything else? Okay, hey Kyoko, you're smart. She took her time examining Chihiro's corpse. She poked and prodded, going every inch of the lifeless body. You're a very strange woman, you know, being able to touch a dead body with absolutely no trouble. She seemed to be concentrating pretty hard. It's like she can't even hear us. If you have time to talk, you have time to start investigating. I use this locker room all the time. Now it's by the side of Chihiro's death. But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else to carry her here. She's very light, that is true. It wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still. I still think she came here on her own, by choice. What makes you say that? She
been talking a lot lately about how she wanted to get stronger. So you're saying she came here to exercise? But according to the Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. She really have been exercising that late? Hina or myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she was probably avoiding it then. Avoiding it? Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us. And instead, she came to exercise in the middle of the night? Perhaps, but it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone. She did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others. So you're saying she would have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret. But that she would also come with someone else. It's a possibility, I think. Nice. I remember Mondo promising that he would help her.
Dude had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? Oh, I need to get stronger.
Why did he say dude? Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once.
Sure did. Which, I guess, explains the trip down here.
But did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl. After all, most girls aren't all that strong. Sexist.
I don't know, man. Haven't really thought about that stuff.
The cause of Chihiro's complex. I can't help wondering what it might be.
Well, she's fucking tiny. She's a teeny tiny girl. I believe it's about time for us to move on.
Huh? Already?
New clues won't magically appear by standing around here. You need to check every aspect of this case.
That's true, but...
If you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed.
He's so pushy. So dangerous. I like that. I got cut out with the wrong person this time.
So this is our next location.
Huh? This place is related to the investigation?
Figure it out for yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right?
Well, fuck you, just tell me.
Dumb bitch.
You just gonna be used to it. No, it's impossible. She would have ridden with bullets.
Is there a lock here? You have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma.
He said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together.
You call for me?
Has he been domesticated?
It seems that Makoto has a question for you. Sure, what's up?
Well, it's just about this card reader.
Yes, the card readers have all been designed to interface with each of the handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook.
And it's impossible.
And it's impossible for 2 people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked, correct? If there was some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl,
Start sweating.
the ceiling-mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter. And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook, correct? Correctly correct.
So then, that means only girls can go in the girls' locker room and only boys can go in the boys' locker room. In other words, God, they love that phrase. Chihiro's body being found in the girls' locker room means,
Hey, Makoto, I can see right through you.
see right through me?
Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Chihiro's found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there. As such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get it right? Good lord, you're simple.
But am I wrong?
You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer's been right in front of you all along. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine.
Oh my god.
No, ho, ho, ho. I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Togami family. So you managed to sniff out the loophole in the poop hole in the regulations. Knowing you, I would bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things. Yeah, you're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore. They're things! Get it? Got it? Good.
Wait, hold on. You're saying that's a loophole? But let's borrow something from someone, then that means someone would have to loan it. So,
So sleepy. Just listening to you makes me want to pass out. Be more like Byakuya and get your poop together. I'll charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions? Figure out the rest in your damn self.
well, I know you're unfortunately lacking in mental faculties, but I'll fill you in myself. So let's head to the main hall. The main hall. I'll help you understand what's going on. Card reader has been added to the truth bullets. Is this the main hall? This is the exit. We came to the main hall. So what are we looking for here? Does that mean I have to figure it out myself? The hunk of metal blocking the entrance seems like some kind of machine. What's this? There's a mailbox here. Could there be something inside? It's an e-handbook. No, wait, there's 3 of them. What are they doing here? So, you finally found them. Huh? Did you know these were your Byakuya? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. Seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox. So then, these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka? You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. I immediately turned on one of the handbooks, and I did. Sayaka, my Sono. You're right, this is Sayaka's handbook. Now do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. You could also just fucking steal someone's handbook. I mean, god damn it. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. Ah, yes. The thing you said earlier. Fucking move on. I see. Yeah, now I understand. Nice. Hold on a second. What's wrong? That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name where I started it up. Then one that's on must be Leon's, right? That makes sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Pummeled with baseballs. Let's see it again. The memory of it came flooding back. That cruel punishment, which led to Leon's death. The execution that the mastermind concocted. A cruel, heartless death. You're right. It wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault. Nope, it can withstand 10-ton pressure. What?
Daddy, handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily.
But it did.
If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break. It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure, and is waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't understand. I don't care how many baseballs you hit it with. It wouldn't do crap. Oh, but, even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point.
It does?
But it's a secret. I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks.
Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing its weakness was right.
Hard to say. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken.
But you might ask,
How could that be?
battery? What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's an undeniable fact that it's not turning on. Well, I don't see any connections with the case, so it doesn't matter for now. I think so. Either way, something about it still bothers me. Nice. Broken e-handbook. Okay then, that should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit. Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chihiro. To be exact, not quite. Huh? Not quite. What? What do you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite. Certainly, I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. Then you really think? Should believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro?
何度も言わせ
Absolutely. I have no that the Genocide Jack is the culprit of this case. Let's hear it.
なんだ
There's nobody else who could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre brutal method. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, slipping away. And what? We've heard all this before. But you're not wrong to wonder. What words do mean little right now? I have something that will prove it, and I can show you. Okay. And have a basis to believe that. Is there really proof? There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will provide you all the evidence you
決
need.
まりだ
Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one who killed Chihiro. Evidence? Is something like that really? Ah, hey, you too! Big trouble, I need your help.
お前の相手をしている暇
We're
はない
busy, leave us alone. I said this is emergency! Emergency! Come on, please, you gotta help me. Toko is attacking. This is a serious emergency. Please, you gotta help me. Just calm down, okay, Hina? But it's an emergency. An emergency? What happened? Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange. Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do, Byakuya?
妙だ
Since it's Toko, I must admit I'm intrigued. I suppose we can take a second to see what's going on with her. Are you sure?
何度
Don't
も
make
言
me
わせる
repeat myself. I didn't expect that. I thought for sure he'd just say no, and that'd be the end of it. Okay. Come on. Hurry! Ooh, wait for us, Hina.
行くぞ
Looks like she headed to the dorms, to Togo's room, most likely. You're right. Whoops. Wrong voice. Because it's too slow. I think you're just too fast. So what's this emergency? Well, after what happened to the girl locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lie down. After a while, she came back to check on her, see what she was doing. But when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out and kept saying all this weird stuff. Weird stuff?
まあいい
We
だ
should try talking to her ourselves. Yeah, good idea. May as well give it a shot. Ding dong bing bong. The door swung open, slowly and silently. Hey there, cutie pie. Holy crap. An aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me. What? Oh, nothing. It's just that Hina was really worried about you holding yourself up in your room. Leave me alone. Yeah, sure thing. But could you open up just for a second, like emotionally?
Won't allow it.
Huh?
I won't let Genocide Jack have control.
See, I was fucking right. Just like that, she slammed the door in my face. What was that?
She's been acting like that the whole time. When I rang a little while ago. I'll drive out the killer. Drive out the murderous fiend. Doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her in there alone. So I tried to bust down her door. It felt like something was holding its shot on the other side, but I couldn't even budge it.
Toko was scared enough to even bar her door? Does she think the same thing as Byakuya? Does she think the serial killer Genocide Jack really murdered Chihiro? Is that why Toko's so scared?
でも
Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Is there anyone who might be able to persuade her?
She's in love with Byakuya. Hey, Byakuya, you think you could ask her to come out of her room, I mean?
まあいいだろう
Sure, whatever. Huh? You're gonna talk to her, Byakuya? Wow, I guess it could be nice when you want to.
Byakuya stood in front of a door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. Ding dong. After a few moments.
放っておいて
Leave me alone. You're all so annoying.
何か
Ah! Bacula!
戸上だ
It's Byakuya. It's Byakuya.
I'm sorry, I couldn't keep our promise.
で も
But don't
安
worry,
心して
never again.
私が
I won't exert jack of control ever again.
And with that, the door slams shut. What does it all mean, I wonder? Ah, what a mystery. I can't figure out what she's saying. In other words, I'm completely baffled. Anyway, let's go figure out what happened to Chihiro.
Even Byakuya couldn't pull it off.
There's nothing else we can do.
Let's get back to the investigation.
Hold on. Hey, Byakuya, what was Toko talking about just now? Something about a promise?
なんだ
Oh, I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure.
But
黙れ
if I say I don't know, that means I don't know.
Just let Hina take care of her. Okay, yeah. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
行くぞ
Well then,
Let's go. Not waiting for a reply. Byakuya sped away. Byakuya! And I hurried to catch up. I tried to talk to him several times as we walked, but he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept walking towards his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. The library. Come on, let's go in. I wonder what she was talking about. It made no sense. Even when I tried reading between the lines, there was just no clues. If I remember, on the other side of this door, it's the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside. Oh, here?
行くぞ
it'll all make sense when you're inside.
Huh? Whoa, there's so many books and files. So much dust, too.
つまり
I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. There's a wooden box. It's empty. Although, judging by the sponges in the dust, it looks like there's something inside. I wonder what it was. There was an extension cord plugged in there. It proved very useful while I was in the library. Extension cord, huh? Probably the one she was tied up with. This shelf is stuffed tight with files. Without thinking about it, I picked one at random. Ah, you have a sharp eye to select that file. Huh?
そう
That's the report on a presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in for peeking at it. Without making a sound, I returned the file to the shelf. I want to read it. What the fuck? Huh? It's a desk lamp. Oh yeah, it's the same one I saw Byakuya using in the library before.
なんだ
Do you have a problem with that lamp? I was here before, then I moved it over there. It's too dark in there, so I thought I'd put it to good use. Nice. There's so many files stuffed into the shelf. What's in all these things? Those documents are dangerous. Dangerous? They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner. I mean, like, members of the Diet or something? No, I mean the ones with real power. The secret council, controlling everything from the shadows. If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. There are some very interesting people in there. You're just kidding, right? Am I? I'll just let it go for now. What do you guys say? There's a ton of thick files. If you look at any of them, what do you mean? All those files are investigation reports related to different cold cases. Those are internal documents for police eyes only. There's not the kind of expected. Oh? So, I finally began to understand the true splendor of this library. The entire reason I was interested in library is because of this room right here.
面白い
Come to the classified government documents, police records, things to do no ordinary person would ever see. Is that magnificent? This can't be for real, right?
ね
That's your guy's problem. Anything that doesn't fit in your preconceived reality, you label it a lie. Such as the flat earth.
It's not that. It's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but I mean, there's just so much. How could anyone have put all this together? Suppose the questions show how much power Hope's Peak truly wields, or perhaps the mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. It's no use. I can't keep up with all this. What's wrong? You still can't believe it? What about you? What do you mean? Usual, normal, ordinary, simple, don't real. Oh my god, stop talking! If you don't understand what the truth represents, you don't pull your punches. Besides, what is usual? Common sense. Documents gathered here. Reviewed them multiple times. Hold on a second. You said you've read all these documents only once. The family has a reading room just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course. Members of the Tagami family have access to a variety of government documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic. It's the policy. I told you there's a secret council that controls the world and the shadows. My family is a member of that council. And I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. But to become such a ruler, I must know all levels of this world backwards and forwards. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I can proclaim without a doubt that the materials gathered here are the real thing. It's beyond believing or not believing. Byakuya is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind. And what always interested me the most were the cold case police investigation reports. Reading through those reports has always been a hobby of mine, ever since I was little. It's excellent mental exercise. I've solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports. And among all those reports, one of my recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case. As he talked, Byakuya grabbed a specific file from the shelf. This is the complete case file. Every single report surrounding the Genocide Jack cases has been compiled in here. Because there are so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that every crime scene the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. And the second, there's cum everywhere. Is that when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Bloodlust is written in blood, and the victim's body is suspended. It's exactly the same as happened to Chihiro. Well, that means you could have done it and simply framed it as a Genocide Jack killing. Because you knew all about it. You're the perfect copycat killer. Save your surprise. The best part is yet to come. For the second characteristic, there are victims. Where the victim was suspended, the only ones who knew about that particular fact were the members of the police or the higher-ups. By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. Huh? In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew about that aspect of each crime. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about the act of mounting the victim. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, her body was most certainly mounted in this fashion. So, how could the killer have known about suspending the victim? Well, because it's you then, Byakuya, you dumb fuck. If it wasn't so obvious that Toko is secretly Genocide Jack. Or Byakuya might be Genocide Jack. The real culprit isn't the copycat killer. It's the real Genocide Jack. Good. That right there's the evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us. Then Genocide Jack really is such a brutal, fiendish killer. Really is walking around among us. Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? Never imagined a killer with such a reputation would ever become part of a little game. Don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what I've already seen? I might just manage to ferret out a clue or two. If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself. I'll just do that anyway, it doesn't even matter. Did he give me something to look at? Why do I see what you have? About the genocide Jack case file. Could you let me see it?
まあいい
Well,
だ
you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Feel free to look at it in here, but you can't take it with you. Byakuya handed me the file, and I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly, my hand stopped. I had reached the page where the photos of the scene of each crime had been collected. Down. The names of genocide's Jack victims ran on for several pages. The murder took place in the victim's lot of in the parking lot of the victim's apartment complex. The victim suffered multiple stab wounds across his body. Your sister and the murder were apparently custom made. The victim suffered multiple stab wounds. You know what? Looks like all of this. Looks like everybody here was stabbed with scissors. And Chihiro wasn't. Ken Harada, 32. Tetsuhiro Honda, 17. Shoji Gaku, 23. Kano Issei, 14. Takeshi Yoshida, 30. Kamatsuna Taro, Takafumi Gono, Uchida Naohisa, Takeshi Masamune, Yuto Yumejima. There were no end to it. But one thing became perfectly clear as I read. All the killer's countless victims were killed and suspended in exactly the same way. All the scene, the bloodlust. Let's take a look at the next page. You'll find another interesting tidbit. The next page. Oh, the same cutscene! Profiling the results. All the crimes took place either on weekdays at night or during holidays, either at day or night. The most common time for the killings to take place was on holidays in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it could be suggested that this suspect may be a student. Where the fuck does someone find time to kill 1,000 people while you're also in school and doing homework? Evidence suggests that the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic. Because an eyewitness has never come forward, it's unlikely there was any external reason for this. This confused behavior suggests that the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder.
つまり
The key point here is that the culprit may well have a split personality. Split personality? The kind of thing you see on TV? For some reason I'm reminded of Toko, saying she won't let Genocide Jack take control. I don't know why I'm thinking. I don't know. I feel like my mind has gone numb. Genocide Jack case file was added. Nice. Alright, we should get going soon. Huh? Where are we going? Anyway, but here, we finished our business here, haven't we? Oh, wait! Byakuya! As usual, Byakuya turned to laugh without another word. I hurried out of the library to catch up. It's pronounced library. I'm sorry. Well, this is where we part ways. I have some things I need to take care of before the class trial. Huh? Just all of a sudden like that?
お前の相手をして
Come
いる
on,
暇はない
enough of your annoying misapprehensions. Did you really think we'd be together this whole time? Well, I'd hoped. Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own.
じゃあな
Well, goodbye. Just like that, he was gone. Just as quick as he'd asked me to join him. In the end, I feel like it's the plaything tossed around. At the same time, I uncovered some really important clues thanks to him. Sounds like Jack. He's the one who killed Chihiro. That murder's fiend. It's one of us. But who is it? I have to find out no matter what it takes. And to do that, there's somewhere I have to go. Investigate one more time. I have to go back to the girls' locker room. I should check the boys' locker room too. And the others might have come up with some info which might find useful. I need to find out everything I can. Oh wait, fuck. Oh hi.
なんてこと
Maybe we should have confessed our embarrassing secrets after all. Damn it! I'm sorry, Chihiro. It's all because I wasn't strong enough. Alright, wait, hope. Well, where's everybody? Let's see. Oh, is this? That's Taki. He's in the main. Let's go look at him then. Wait, where's the main hall? Here? Who's left of the crew? Well, most of them. Everyone except for the 4 people who are dead. Junko, Sayaka, Leon, and Chihiro.
お苗木っちじゃねえか
Oh, hey Makoto, what's up? haven't been up to anything myself, that's for sure. Definitely haven't looked inside the mailbox. Okay, great. This mailbox here is inside Junko and Sayaka's ebooks. It looks like the handbooks of any dead student. Sounds only landing is against it. Blah blah blah. Whoops. I wanted to teleport, because I could do that. I'm magical like that. That's right. Library. Gym entry. No one in the gym. Girls knocking. Cool. I wanted to go check dining hall and stuff. Oh, Hina, how's Toko doing? Oh, wait, I have to sneeze. Same as before, she won't come out as you guys keep mumbling something about genocide. Yeah, so I just left her there. You left her? My head was all swimming, I was getting pretty hungry. Oh, but don't worry, I'm gonna head back as soon as I'm done eating. Toko's not exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her. Speaking of which, what are you eating? A donut, of course! Of course? There's 2 things I'm sure God created. Outer space and donuts. Really? You're one of those Christian freaks? I bet Chihiro would have liked to eat more donuts. Maybe that was her one big regret. I should have tried to spend more time with her. Come to think of it, who did she spend time with? Yeah, it was a little bit strange. Didn't really hang out with the other girls much. It was like she was trying to keep her distance from us. Actually, Sakura said something similar. She said that even though you and her invited Chihiro to exercise with her, she always refused. Yep, it's true. And it wasn't just us either. It was like she stayed away from all the girls. Was she just shy? I don't know. She talked to the boys all the time. Isn't it kind of weird to be shy around your own sex, but totally fine with the opposite sex? It's almost like she was gay. Oh wait, maybe she's used to guys spoiling her. The law says you can't judge a book by its cover, right? I don't think the law says that. I think so. I never really saw her as that kind of girl. Nice. Maybe she was a lesbian. You feel me? Nope, no one. The law says you can't judge a book by its cover. It's a strange law. She's here. No one kitchen. She's in the warehouse. Nice. She's in the warehouse like the snack she is. It's where she belongs. She should be in the kitchen. Because she's a woman. Girls are weak, men are strong. That's what this game says. Celeste, what are you doing here?
Teehee, this warehouse is amazing. It has absolutely everything one might need to live a full life. From food to clothes to towels, there's an endless supply to choose from.
I see that, but have you found anything related to the case?
I knew you were going to ask me that. I thought talking about the warehouse itself might misdirect you, but see, it was pointless.
Did you find something?
Very well, I will tell you, and only you, Teehee. Last night I saw her here. Chihiro was in the warehouse.
What? Really?
Yeah, that was right before nighttime.
あら、こんな時間
What are you doing out this late? I was just...
トレーニングで
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps? How did you know?
スポーツバッグから
Because
はみ出して
sports bag.
青いジャ
Because
ー
I
ジ
can
の
see
袖が
you. See a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
本当だ
Oh, you're
あり
right.
がとう
Thanks.
じゃ
Well, I better get
あ
going.
急いでる
I'm
から
kind of in a hurry. She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
そうですわ
I
ね
assumed she was merely stocking up to go exercise in the morning, but it would appear she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. If she hadn't broken our rule, none of this would have ever happened. You get what you deserve, I suppose. That's cold. I agree. But the strange thing is, there was no trace of the track jacket or duffel bag Celeste said she saw Chihiro carrying, which would mean the killer would have gotten rid of it somehow. I haven't checked the pool yet. Oh no, there's a lot of statements. Is this the fridge? Nothing noteworthy. There's all kinds of different bullshit. All kinds of different shit. Hey Celeste, since we're in here, anyway, you wanna fuck real quick? Let me just like knock a quick one out, you know? Why are there still exclamation points on these? It makes me think I missed something. He's there. No one is here. Wait. Bro. What is it? What is it, Brenta?
Ding ding ding! Hifumi has discovered evidence revealing the identity of the culprit. Another stat increase for me.
Evidence? What did you find?
I cannot reveal that just yet. But I guarantee that what I found will steal the killer's breath from his lungs.
Are you sure about that? Wait. Wait. The posters have been switched! Huh, this poster. It's a popular boy band called Tornado. Somehow it doesn't quite seem to fit in the boys' locker room. And also there was a big titty lady there before. Crazy what could have happened. It's another switcheroo bullshit kind of thing. What is a spot on... Wait. Strange stain. What is it? Nice. Boys' locker room carpet. Mysterious. Wouldn't you say? Yeah, but there's some kind of clue in the lockers. Guess not. Oh. Nothing in here, I guess. There's a different purple-related item on the shelf. Doesn't have any clues left. Okay, cool. Let's head back. Wait. But there's blood on this poster. And there's a stain on the carpet. So I'm thinking Chihiro is actually secretly a boy. And was murdered in the boys' locker room. That's why she doesn't want to go training with the girls. She's embarrassed. It was a boy all along. The big-breasted swimsuit model is pretty noticeable too. The girls' locker room doesn't seem like the kind of place you'd find something like this. Oh, but wait, that reminds me, the poster in the other. That's right, there's something strange about this. In the boys' locker room, it's supposed to have a popular boy band. In the girls' locker room, there's a poster of a big-breasted swimsuit model.
Could they have been switched? But if they were, why? What reason would anyone have? Maybe I should talk to someone who's about locker rooms. 2 locker room posters. Who would know more about locker rooms? I think she was a secret boy. But wait, and he just just a second. Dude had a real complex about being weak. Mondo knew. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right?
All I need to get stronger.
Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once.
Sure did, which
I guess explains the trip down here. But did she really need to get stronger that bad? You already mentioned, but she was a girl. After all, most girls aren't all that strong.
I don't know, man.
I haven't really thought about that stuff. Chihiro's complex. Where did it come from? The fact that he's a little boy. He's a little Shota in a girl's uniform. Hey Kyoko, have you made any progress? Generally speaking. Let's get going. I have something unrelated to take care of. Something besides the investigation. What is it? Nothing you need to worry about. Just concentrate on the murder. But before I go, I'll give you one piece of advice. You should examine Chihiro's body one more time. Thoroughly. So her handbook is missing. You might want to determine the whereabouts. That's right. That's it. I'll be praying for success. Girls' locker room. Chihiro's handbook is missing? It's definitely something to worry about. Chihiro's e-handbook has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. Let's check if she has a dick. You said thoroughly, but I do have my limits. Well, I'd better give it a shot anyway. Let's see. Chihiro's hands were bound with what looks like some kind of rope. That's the extension cord. The rope was used to prop her up in a kind of crucifix position. Huh? This rope has a plug? Wait, so then, this isn't a rope at all. But the more I think about it, the more that's not the only thing that concerns me. Chihiro's fatal injury was a bullet to the head, which means someone struck her in the head in order to kill her. That's right. There's the issue of her being suspended and the fatal blow. At first, I didn't see any reason to think too much about either of them. But it seems Genocide not quite right. The fact that Genocide Jack stabs everybody. So no one dies from blunt trauma. Well, the one thing most likely to tie all these mysteries together is the true nature of the rope that was used to suspend Chihiro. Once you figure that out, there's a certain place I need to revisit to look it over again. Plus, it might help to look at the Genocide Jack case file one more time. You spend a lot of time exercising in the girls' locker room, right, Sakura? I've used it nearly every day since I opened up. Sometimes Hina and I use it together. Okay then, let me ask you something. Do you think the posters in the boys' and girls' locker rooms could have been switched? Sorry, I can't really say. I never really paid any attention to the posters. I see. There is something that's bothering me about the locker room. You see, I like to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercising. We have protein coffee? In the warehouse. It's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. I mix protein powder with coffee and down a glass of it after exercising. Anyway, the other day I spilled some on the carpet in the girls' locker room, and it left a stain. A stain? I don't see any stain on the carpet right now. Exactly. I noticed it earlier. The stain has disappeared. I can only assume someone came along and cleaned it up. Oh, I wonder where the stain is. But still, isn't it unusually clean? As if there was never a stain here to begin with. Nice. It's because they switched the fucking carpet. She wasn't killed in here. Blood on the floor. Has to be the murder weapon. Can I check Chihiro's body a little closer again? Everybody was killed with identical scissors. Yep. Let's go back to the library. Why can't I teleport up there? Okay. I would like to have a closer look. Fucking Kyoko told us to.
It's because Chihiro has a dick. You hear me?
She has a cute little girl dick. And a little girl peener. Is this gonna turn out to be like some kind of crime of, oh man, I can't believe I was in love with a boy. Like gay panic and someone murdered her? Him? Wooden box is empty. Extension cord. Desk lamp. Over there and put it over there. Sure, dark over there. What's around here somewhere? Oh, it's gone. Did someone take it out of the archive? But the only one who could have done something like that, I can't think of anyone but Byakuya. So where is Byakuya? Byakuya. Do I have to check this cord right here? It's a thick layer of dust. Guess not. Wait, what? That's not where it pressed at all. Damn, won't turn on. Oh, I see, it's not plugged in. Lamp's cord isn't, but last time I saw it definitely on. Extension cord. Nice. Ding dong bing bong. Okay, great. Trial time, I suppose. So I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in? It's the moment you've all been waiting for, the class trial. You remember where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. Hoo-hoo-hoo, see you soon. Okay, the class trial, or it's about to begin. Red door is right there. I would like to go to bed. I'll just save to be sure, I guess. Let's go! Let's fucking go! So is everybody ready to what? Am I blind? Are we missing someone?
Oh.
Yeah, Toko's not.
Toko's not here.
And Toko is? You really don't remember? Kidding. I'm just kidding. How could I forget that little nut job? She's a crucial part of this class trial this time. Thank you. Thank you. I made that logo like, I think a year ago. Because I made like a Tokyo Podfathers joke poster thing. I never posted it. I should just share it at some point because it's pretty cool. I made that logo. And now I finally had a use for it. So that's cool. Okie dokie. I'll go ahead and drag her out here, kicking and screaming. Just a moment, please. Ah! Just like they said, a few months later, he reappeared, dragging Toko behind him.
I told him I didn't want to, but he forced me. I can't believe you would drag a girl around.
Terrible, you're terrible. Well, so now everyone's here, right? Okay then, hustle onto the elevator and let us get this show on the road. I'll see you guys downstairs. So, shall we get going? It's time to find out who killed Chihiro. Chihiro Fujisaki. She was so gentle, so calm and meek. Nobody had any problems with her. But she had a massive dick. Someone made the choice to kill a girl like that. God, she's so obviously ugly. Someone's standing right here. You ready? We doing this? Dude, I will uncover the bit of the performs such heinous acts on a weaker individual. Shall we begin? There is something odd about Toko's behavior. I do not think him in shock is enough to explain it. I guess it wasn't much help. I gave you plenty to work with. Shows how far your logic can take you.
Fucking Toko, man. This got her so worked up.
I'm guessing. I'm gonna guess it was Mondo who did it. Promised to help Chihiro work out and found out she wasn't a girl but a guy. And then, I don't know. It's gotta be... It's a pretty heavy weight, it looked like. It's gotta be someone strong. So it was like him or the sports girls. And Chihiro was clearly in the boys' room. I get a small nod in reply. With one last breath, I walked towards the elevator on shaky legs. Each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. As soon as everyone was on, the elevator began to descend. I couldn't handle my emotions. The steel box sank with heavy clunking sounds deeper and deeper into the ground. And as we went deeper, the uneasiness in my heart grew bigger and bigger. The elevator was unaffected, however, and continued to descend without hesitation, until finally, it came to a sudden stop. What do you think? I redecorated. Isn't it so fresh? Isn't it so exciting? Don't waste our time with stupid questions. Let's get this over with. Good, good. You're rip-raring to go. Gotta say, I don't hate it. Not at all. Okay then, let's get the show on the road. Everyone, please find your assigned seats. And so the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, deadly defense, deadly fate, deadly class trial. Let's set some skills. Finally. I have some. Increases bullet capacity. Effective during the bullet time battle. Costs 4. Increases damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed. These are the only skills I have. Alright. Open the handbook. Oh, this is pretty fresh in my mind. Let's just do it. I know what happened. All arise! Let's begin with basic explanation of the class trial, so your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, the only relevant plus anyone besides the blackened, and everyone decide. Okay, so first off, let's talk about the murder weapon. First, we have to make clear what was used to deliver the final blow. Make your argument. Locker room dumbbell. Right.
藤崎の致命傷は頭部の傷らしいな。モノクマファイルに書いてあったが、鈍器のようなものとは何だ。きっと鉄パイプだ。Damn it. なるほど。
Interesting.
いかにも凶器っぽいな。
藤崎ちゃんかわいそう。
藤崎の致命傷は頭部の傷。モノクマファイルに書いてあったが、鈍器のようなものとは何だ。
What? That's what it was.
致命傷は頭部の傷。モノクマファイルに書いてあった鈍器のようなものとはきっと鉄パイプだべ。
Bam! Objection! Can we agree that the object until the final blow was the dumbbell, found at the scene of the crime? It was covered in blood, and there was nothing else at the scene that could have been used as a kind of injury. And the wound on the victim's head is consistent with the shape of a dumbbell. As far as I'm concerned, there's no mistake and no room for doubt on this one. You looked at her head. You looked at the head wound? Yeah, that's so creepy! If you don't mind, I will proceed from here. Let's move on to the discussion of the culprit. Although I believe the criminal behind this heinous act is already quite clear. What? For real? Chihiro's killer is the Fiend is serial killer Genocide Jack. Genocide Jack, the Fiend is serial killer. Did he really kill Chihiro? A new element has been added to non-stop debates. Sure. Fuck. For this debate, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. What? Truth bullets will disappear if they hit these lines. So think of them as obstacles in your debate. If there's a way to keep this white noise. There is a way. Press the A button to attach the silencer, which you can use to shoot down the white noise. However, if you shoot an actual remark with your silencer instead of the white noise, what? The time limit will decrease. Take careful aim. Oh, but if your action difficulty is set to gentle, the white noise won't appear at all. In which case, you can forget about the silencer and just focus on the situation in front of you. Well then, good luck, have fun. Okay, so you have to use the silencer to remove silence and then shoot?
犯人はジェノサイダーショーだ。これは決定事項だ。
そんなのありえないって。
なぜありえない？
だっていくらなんでもそんな。っていうか根拠がないじゃん。
ところでジェノサイダーショーって誰でしたっけ？
I don't know who that is.
犯人はジェノサイダーショーだ。これは決定事項だ。
そんなのありえないって。
なぜありえない？
だっていくらなんでもそんな。っていうか根拠がないじゃん。
それは違う。
Got you, son of a bitch. You dumb bitch. Got you.
根拠なら
Might know one reason he could be involved. What?
図書室の書庫で
I
見つけた。
found this file while I was looking around the archives in the library. I guess it's some kind of confidential file the police put together on Genocide Jack the case.
おかしいだろ。
What? That's kind of weird as shit, isn't it? What was something like that doing in the
そ
library?
の説明は面倒だ。
The why of it is probably more trouble than it's worth, so let's forget that
とにか
that
く
for
この
now.
資料に
More
は
importantly,
ジェ
it
ノサイダー
outlines
小
the
事件の特
specifics
徴
of
が
every
克明に
genocide
記さ
Jack
れ、
case
それによる
that
とジェノサイダー
Two defining characteristics. First, the bloody message written in blood. And, right, booblust. No, it's actually bloodlust.
重要
I
な
know
の
what I
は
said.
もう一つの特徴の方だ。
More important is the other characteristic. And it's something that's never been made public. Never made public? What the hell is that? Why don't you tell them, Makoto? The other characteristic. Oh, I'm not mistaken. It has to do with purchasing of the body.
これだ。
Duh!
ジェノサイダー小事件
Apparently, in every genocide Jack case, the killer suspends the body in a certain way. Other than the killer, the only people who know about it higher ups, police. However, Chihiro was most definitely suspended in the same way.
では犯人はなぜ知っていたんだろうな。
So how did the culprit know about this? When only high-level police officials were aware of it. There's only one logical answer I can think of.
犯人が
I did it.
本物の
It's because the culprit of this case is the real genocide Jack. No fucking way. You're saying genocide Jack is one of us.
深川と
Yes. In fact, it's Toko.
深川と
Genocide Jack's true identity is Toko Fukawa.
え
You lie!
え
What?
ちょっと待ってよ。
Hey, okay, wait, hold on a sec.
でも
Toko has like bloodophobia or whatever, remember? What kind of serial killer is afraid of blood?
ジェノサイダーショーはそいつであってそいつ
Genocide
ではない
Jack? The answer is yes. And no. Another riddle! It's gotta be so complicated. It's a riddle for sure, but I feel like I understand it. Who's a Genocide Jack but also not be terrible? The answer is that she's not one person. She's multiple people, right? Yes. Hangman's Gambit. It's called disassociation. What? Split personality, bipolar, schizo. Give me a K. Oh, is it a C? I guess I don't know how to spell these words. But can you spell the word schizo? That's not a PC word to use anymore, Danganronpa.
ジェ
Dongobongo.
ノサイダーショーは
Is it because Genocide Jack has a split personality? Huh?
ファイルには
I really think I read that somewhere in the file too. They thought
異性同一性障害の可能性があると
might have what they call it, something personality disorder. They thought that the suspect might have, what did they call it? Dissociative identity disorder. Also called being fucking bonkers.
そうだとは
Okay, but still, to go and say this about Miss Fukawa is perfectly acceptable. Toko's strange behavior after seeing the body is proof enough. She has I'm switching back and forth with this guy. Split personality. The one thing that shows Toko could have split personality has to do with her behavior. She fainted. Her behavior changed.
これだそれって
We're talking about how she started to acting totally different from the usual, right?
思い出してみろ。
That's right. Think back, she fainted when she saw
再
Chihiro's
び目を
corpse.
覚ました時
And
の
then
こと
when
を
she
な。
woke up. Bleh. I'm fine, Kira. Was that dead body here dead? Yeah. She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. The world has a front and a back, a top, ending, and a bottom. A sea of truth and a verb of lies. This is quite concerning. It means he sounds completely different.
確かに様子がおかしかったな。
She was acting funny, that's for sure. That melancholy tone of hers completely
勝手
disappeared.
にそんなダメージ
Don't go assigning adjectives to my tone of permission.
しかもそいつは気がついた後、
Not to mention, once
の死体
she
を見ても
regained
平然としてい
consciousness
た。
and saw Chihiro's dead body again, she was utterly calm.
つまり、
In other words, within her
血
is
の
one
苦手な
personality
人
that
格と
can't handle
そうで
blood,
ない人
and
格
one
が
that obviously can.
じゃあ
When
深川ちゃんが
So when Toko trapped herself in her room, it's because she was scared of Genocide Jack? Hello. I wanted Genocide Jack have control. I'll drive out the kilogram at the better receipt.
そもそもそいつが部屋に閉じこもって
The
いたのは
reason she locked herself in her
外
room
の
wasn't
人
to
間
keep
を
other
中
people
に
from
入れ
getting in.
中の
It's
人
to keep
間
her
を外に出さ
personality
な
from
い
getting out. What?
深川塔子は
Toko
恐れ
was
ていたん
afraid,
だよ。
afraid of the murderous
自
fiend
分の
inside of
中に
her,
いる殺
of
人鬼が
killing more people.
人
Ha ha ha
そ
ha.
うだよどうしてそんなことまでわかるの
Yeah, okay, know all this.
お前は
I do believe you misunderstood
が
her.
言ったど
What
う
she's
した
trying
の
to say
意
isn't
味は
how could you know all
どう
this?
してバラした
No,
のという
what she
意味
wants to know is, how could you tell them? Huh?
そいつが俺に妙な
Last
相
night,
談を
just
持ち
before
かけてきたの
Monokuma
は
gave his motive
昨日の
speech,
夜
Toka and I had a
そ
strange
の
conversation.
そこで
He
そ
told me
い
a
つ
most
は
interesting
実に
story.
自分の
He
中
said a
に
murderous
殺
fiend
人
lived
鬼
within
が
her. And she was afraid
そ
they
い
could
つが
appear and attack at
そ
any
のせい
time.
で自分
And
の
that trepidation is what caused her to have such a bleak attitude. Isn't that right, Toko?
嘘だ
This is
よ
all
ね
a, this is all a lie, right, Toko?
ちょ待っててくれるって言ったの
You
に
said you wouldn't tell anyone. What? You
約束
promised.
した
I
の
can't
に
believe you
お
lied.
前が勝手に
You
勘
only
違いし
yourself
た
to
だけ
blame.
だ
You came to me with your
聞い
tragic
ても
little
いない
story.
のに自
I
分
didn't
の
ask you
不幸
to.
ここは現実世
This
界
is
だ
the real world, not some
Yeah,
romantic
sure, that's
fantasy
not-
fairy tale.
それに約
Besides,
束
you
だった
broke
のは
your
そっちが
promise
こ
first.
こにいる
You
間
said as long
は
you were here, no matter
何が
what, you
あ
wouldn't
ろ
let
う
Genocide Jack kill
ぜそ
anyone.
れにもかかわ
In
らず
spite of that promise. I'm sorry, I couldn't keep her. I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack patrol ever again.
約束を守れば
Said if I kept my promise, you wouldn't go out with me.
約束したのに
It's the only reason I
だ
promised.
から言っているだ
I'll
ろう
just have to tell you I
そ
never
れ
said
は
that.
だがどちらにせよ
You weren't
約
able
束は
to
守れな
do
かっ
it.
たな
You just couldn't resist. Then rush.
やはり
Stop
人
from
を
killing,
殺す
could
快
you?
感には勝てない
Okay. Theory time. The Genocide Jack thing is true. Toko is Genocide Jack. But I'm gonna guess that it's triggered when she sees blood. That's why she's scared of blood. And she passes out. Because then Jack takes over. So I'm thinking she walked in on Chihiro being dead. Somehow. And then got triggered. But she wasn't the actual killer. She just had an episode because there was blood, and then she woke up and thought she did it. I guess? I don't know. You weren't able to do it. You just couldn't resist that rush you got from killing, could you? I tried to control it,
残念だった
but
な
your efforts were useless. What a disappointment. There's no fucking way she could lift that dumbbell. She's not strong. Plus, the corpse wasn't stabbed. That's why she stabs. Because it doesn't take strength.
さてとそろそろ
Well,
全
the
部は
opening
終わ
act
り
is
だ
nearly finished. All that's left is to hear from the
After
person in
one
question directly. The person? You don't mean me. Don't mean Toko's bodily, suddenly lungingly backwardsly. Large thud echoed across the... A huge thought echoed across the courtroom. The next second... Oh my god! Genocide Jill? Oh my god. Well, hello there, is it me you were hoping to see? Ah! Yeah, what the heck? So I figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do? I'm the ultimate murderous fiend, Genocide Jack. Or better yet, let's go Genocide Jill.
What the fuck is this?
Toko, what happened to you? Not Toko. That's a loser name. What happened is a textbook split personality. So what if one of them happens to be a serial killer? You should try to blind out to what's false. Yeah. She's so intense. She's like Larkin Love. That tongue. That's a porn reference for the true experts out there. Like to say, sounded murderous mind, sounded murderous body. This one is so different from the one we've come to know. Yes, well, the world is composed front and a back, you know. Just like how every inning has the top and the bottom, as in truth has a little lie. And every dark and gloomy soul. Now she's just becoming the fortune teller. There's another that shines as bright as the sun. Ka! This is the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack. This is beyond insane. Miss Jack, Jill, can I ask you a question? What's up? So I think you might be the mastermind behind the entire situation. What are your thoughts on that? Well, I'll tell you, I'm the mastermind of all masterminds. Just kidding. Then it's not true? Of course it's not true. How dare you try to link me to that creepazoid? And another thing, the police and government and society and the outside world are totally powerless. I mean, they just let this idiotic, bloodthirsty maniac go buck wild all over town. Sure, I'm a bloodthirsty maniac, but life is pain, right? So leave us to hurt other people. It's a necessary evil if you want to survive. The act of living itself causes pain for everyone. Ha ha ha. This should be enough to convince you. This murderous fiend is responsible for Chihiro's death. This is clearly a motive. So there should be no doubt. A motive. Remember what Monokuma told us? If someone didn't murder and graduate within 24 hours, an embarrassing memory or secret would be revealed. Let's assume that Toko's secret was about Genocide Jack. If a secret like that came to light, Toko's life would have undoubtedly been forever ruined. There would be a motive to never have that side of herself exposed. Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. But sorry. So it's sad to admit it. I'm not the culprit. Huh. But I can't imagine anyone else will notice someone in such a fashion. Maybe so, but nevertheless, it's the truth. Do you really expect any of us to believe you? Yeah, I cannot believe it. What'd you say, you monster? Maybe she's totally right about that, but something's still bothering me. I just said, I need to get some more details about all of this. No! I like Genocide Jack. Her voice actor is great.
今回の殺人とか完全に手口が一致している
Fuck!
それ以上の根拠はあるまい諦めろ犯人はお前だそんな言葉をだ
アリバイでもある。
今回の殺人と過去の完全に手口が一致している
No, it didn't! Breaku!
完全に手口が一致
The methods of murder are really exactly the same. I'm not sure about that. I think there's a slight difference between the genocide attack case and this one. Oh, how is it any different? Well then, human garbage, let me tell you.
私はね
I murder with passion and conviction. I consider myself a professional and have very particular ways of doing things.
がスープや麺や具
Actually, go to a fancy Italian restaurant. They're very picky about the noodles, the sauce, everything.
だけど
What happens with Tsuchiro? Like if the same Italian restaurant started using ragu or Chef Boyardee.
こんなの私の仕事じゃないわ
This is no creation of mine.
僕からもう一度ちゃんと
Let me rephrase that in a way that maybe makes more sense.
藤崎さん
There
の
are two clearer differences between the genocide attack cases and this one. There's one clear difference. In the photos, looking neck and stomach, here you can see
これだ致命傷が違うんだよ
for one, the cause of death is different.
過去のジェノ
In
サ
the
イダー
genocide
少
Jack
事件の
murders,
被害者
all
たちが
victims were
全て
killed
同
with
じ
some
同じ方法
According to the case file, they were apparently killed with a pair of scissors.
でも
But you hear that from blow to the head, right? I guess this is remarkably different from the other
と変
murders.
だよね
Wouldn't it be strange for someone to kill us the same way without fail to suddenly change their method?
それだけじゃないんだ
There's more. One more conflicting detail.
私の殺
That's right, in my recipe for murder. If the bloody message is the tortellini, then the arrangement of the body would be the pesto sauce.
つうかラーメンに例えんの
Please stop comparing killing people to cooking.
つまり
So, are you saying there are other
その貼り
differences
付けに関するも
to
のなの
how
か
the
な
body was arranged? That's right. The second difference is related to how she was suspended. The photos of the other genocide Jack cases all shot through their hands. Here you can see a clear difference.
これだ藤崎さん
Do you remember what the killer used to suspend her? Some kind of rope tying her from her
それが
wrists.
どうしたの
What's
で
your
すか
point? Well, in all the previous genocide Jack cases, something else was used to suspend them. More scissors. Specifically, pairs of razor-sharp scissors.
あの
And
ね
guess what? I used my own specially designed scissors for the murders and the arrangement.
一流なんだから道具にこだわって当然でしょ
So, I mean, I guess she'll just be innocent for the entire game because she can never get more scissors.
Like I said, I'm a professional, so naturally I'm very picky about the tools I use. Squawk. And you know what else?
君は二つのそう
Big Mac said there's two differences, but he's wrong.
Big Mac? Are you referring to me?
Listen up, Big Mac.
多い点
Oh
はも
my
う
god,
一つあ
yes,
るの
call
よ
me Big Mac one more time. Slower.
There's actually one more difference.
Huh?
おや気づかない
Word, you really didn't notice.
Take a look at who the victims were in each of genocide Jack cases.
隠された法
There's a
則
pattern here just waiting to be discovered.
The pattern.
その法
Figure
則
that out, and it'll be plain as death why it couldn't have possibly killed a little lolly girl.
Let's see. Oh, the victims are all guys. I think I figured it out.
これだもしかして
Is it because Chihiro was a girl?
Bingo! Bullseye! Right on the money.
どういうことだべ
What are you talking about?
過去のジェノサイダー少事
In
件
all
の
the
被害者
genocide
た
Jack
ち
cases, all the victims had something in common. Penises. Ken, names, numbers. They were all guys. That's right.
私が死ん
The
だ
people I killed with such passion and conviction are all adorable little men. Yeah, I can't believe I said it. I'm so embarrassed.
なんだそりゃ
The hell is wrong with you?
じゃない
I can't help it.
It's just a full-throttle boy-on-boy fangirl. Oh, the movie side of me just hates it.
貴婦人コース間違うの
But I'm on the fast track to becoming a fully-fledged fan, madam.
燃えないから女子である
Since Chihiro was a girl, not an adorable little man, you wouldn't kill her.
ラーメン職人がパスタ作
Wouldn't
って
telling Chef Stodler start making ramen just because they're both noodles. Don't be stupid.
信念と情熱があるからこそ
Too
譲
much
る
passion and conviction to cross that line. It's the absolute reality. And the wife, the one and only.
We get it. You clearly explained your hobby and your philosophy. But that's not all there is to it. It's a different matter entirely. You're forced to kill in order to survive. Quiet, lonely cur.
I would never kill for a reason as petty as mere survival. And if by some fluke I did kill to survive, why would I bother with the message and arrangement? I bet the obvious is suspect.
それももっともで
That
すわ
does make some amount of sense.
それにどんな場合の殺した
Plus, whatever reason after killing, I would never leave out my prized scissors.
わざわざクソ重いダンベルなんか
Go on the way to use big stupid heavy dumbbell. Maybe you use the dumbbell because you couldn't find any scissors in school.
適当なハサミ
Scissors.
私が
I
使うの
don't
は
use
適
just
当な
any
ハサミじゃなく
scissors.
て
I
ガイア
use
さ
my
ん
own set of high class, any of the entire world scissors.
なおさらこの学園には
Okay, whatever. Still aren't any in the school.
それはどうかしら
Sure about that? Oh shit.
じゃじゃじゃじゃ
Oh fuck.
装備済み
She's fully equipped.
いつでもどこで
That's right, so I can kill anywhere anytime.
身近にあって慣れ親しんでるハサミ
Why
を
would I
使
have
うため
such
に
a
ロープや
dumbbells
ダンベルなんか
over
使うわ
the
けないだ
trusty
ろ
scissors by my side?
違う
Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong. You can't, can you? Guts or dogs, all of you.
そもそもさ
Not to mention, I have no clue how to tie a
だ
knot.
からロープなんて使えない
So ropes totally out the question anyway.
Duh. I have no idea what's going on anymore. Could such a heinous villain really be innocent?
But the body really was suspended, right? And nobody but the police knew about that.
だから模倣犯じゃなくて本人の仕業って話になったんだしね
That's a pretty cutting remark right there, Kichi. Yeah, that's why we figured it had to be the real deal. It's a copycat killer or whatever. Actually, hold on. There is one person. One person who could have copied the Genocide Jack cases. Wait. Oh my god. It's Byakuya, right?
これが僕の答えだ戸上君
Byakuya, it's possible you could have found out, isn't it?
君は
You would have no problem gaining access to classified government documents and internal police records. Plus, you already looked through the Genocide Jack files before this all happened, hadn't you?
つまり
Are you saying Mr. Togami did it?
では
And the reason he pushed the theory of Genocide Jack being killed so hard was because he wanted to pin the crime on her.
じゃあ現場を
So he arranged the scene to disguise it and make it look like I'd put my stamp on it.
イケメンメガネだったのね
Adorable glasses, man, behind it all. Ah, on fire.
そうなんだ戸上君答えて
Well, Byakuya, what's your response? I see. So now the suspicion falls on me.
では聞くな
Then I must ask,
だから俺が怪しい
when
と思
would
い
you
始め
say I began acting suspicious? Surely you must have an answer.
今振り返って考えてみ
Looking back and thinking about it now, the way you were acting right before you discovered the body was a little strange. And the locker rooms, they're suspicious. They're suspicious indeed, and you agree. Huh? Suspicious? It seems everybody searched the locker rooms. Let's start with the girls' locker room.
戸上君
You wanted to go to the girls' locker room right away, right?
男子更衣室
I
か
should
ら
have naturally thought of the boys' locker room first. Is that what you want to say?
被害者は女の子
Victim was Chihiro, a girl.
だから女子更衣
Hence why I said we should check the girls' locker room.
何もおかしくありませんな
Nothing strange about that, I'd say.
やっぱりおかしいよ
On the contrary, there's something very strange.
何が
Okay
お
then,
か
what's
し
so
い
strange about it?
苗木よ
Go ahead, show the rest of the class. There's a clear contradiction in what Byakuya just said. I mean, to make it clear to everyone, a new element has been added. Oh my fucking god, stop it. A truth flashback. If you aim at a spot and hold down the Y button, then you'll memorize that weak spot. This memorized phrase can only be shot once as a single truth bullet. If you shoot or change the truth bullet, it will disappear from the truth cylinder. However, you can use this flashback feature as many times as you want. Oh my god. If you don't seem to have the answer to a lie or contradiction in your loaded truth bullets, it might be wise to memorize a different weak spot and use that to make your case. Is the best time to flashback? Well, you'll just have to use your keen wits, won't you? In this case, though, I will say that if you don't use a flashback, you won't be refuting anything. Well then, good luck. Monokuma file number 2.
戸 の死体発見前の行動が変ってどこが変なの？
チャンスがあれば女子更衣室に入る。
男子としては当然の行動です。被害者の藤崎は女だ。だから女子更衣室を先に調べると言ったんだ。寄り道している場合ではなかったからな。それのどこがおかしいんだ？
僕も連れてって欲しかったですな。
Well, there's only two things, so
どこが変なの？
チャンスがあれば女子更衣室に入る。
男子としては当然。被害者の藤崎は女だ。
how did that contradict anything? Okay.
戸上君の発言
I'll tell you what's so strange about that. Because up until we actually discovered the body, we couldn't have known who the victim was.
つまり
So you claim that you went, oh right,
先に女子更衣
to the
室
girls' locker room first because here was the victim doesn't hold up. I see. That's a good answer, I must admit.
面白い。
Interesting. Very interesting indeed, but your reasoning is still too weak. Huh?
どうした？
What's wrong? Is that it? Surely you've got more than that. Go ahead, show us. What's with Byakuya's attitude? It's like he doesn't even care. If we got him cornered, he's acting like it's nothing to do with him.
どうした？
What's the matter? You're not finished already, are you? There must be more to it. There is.
根拠
Think.
ならあるわ
There
よ。
is more to it. Think about it.
さっきも話した
We must have talked about the differences between this case and the past
過去の
Inside
ジェノ
Jack
サイダー
incidents.
根拠はそこに隠されているはずよ。
The proof you're looking for is hidden in there.
俺が犯人だという
Is that the
根拠が
culprit you
か。
mean? The differences between this case and the other Genocide Jack murders. The evidence that proves Byakuya is responsible is hidden in there? What could it be? It's because it's the cord? Yeah, it's the fucking extension cord. He was the only one who used it. But I don't believe it was him.
2つの事件の相違点ね。もう一回私から説明しようか。私が殺しで使うのは自作のマイハサミ。貼り付けに使うのも自作のマイハサミ。ですが、藤崎さんの貼り付けに使われていたのはロープじゃありませんでしたか？
そうだ、確かにロープだったぞ。
No!
あのロープは怪しいですな。
おい、戸上、あれはどこから持ってきたんだ？
あんなロープに見覚えなどないな。他の誰か
Fuck!
持っていたものだろう。
2つの事件。もう一回私が殺して貼り付けに使うのですが、ロープじゃありません。
そうだ、あのロープは怪しいですな。
おい、戸上、あれはどこから持ってきたんだ？
あんなロープに見覚えなどないな。
それは違うよ。
Eat shit!
戸上君は見
Actually,
覚え
I'm
がある
pretty sure you have seen it
藤
before.
崎さんの貼り
You
付け
see
に使
that
われ
rope.
たあの
Or should I say,
延長
that extension cord? An extension cord?
実際戸上君は
Byakuya,
図書
you've
室で
used
あ
the
の延
extension
長コ
cord
ード
in
を
the
使ってた
library
よね。
once, haven't you?
しかもあの延長コ
And
ー
the
ド
same extension cord that was in the library all this time.
事件後には
Went missing after the murder.
延長コードを使っ
There's no way someone who uses that extension cord as much as you wouldn't discover that fact.
コードを持ち出したのは
Byakuya
戸
must
上
have
君
been
だ。
the one who took the extension cord. I can't imagine any other possibility.
なるほど。
That's really what you think. Then your conclusion is something like
俺は
this.
藤崎千尋。
I killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, then hung her up
死
and
体
built
の
a
入
bloody
その犯
message.
行を
I
ジェノサ
intentionally
イダー
looked
ショー
against
の
the
仕
Jack
業
was
そう
behind
いう
it.
ことでいいか。
Is that what you think? Yes. He's totally calm, totally unconcerned. As if he's not even involved. Wait, not even involved?
それでいい
What's
の
wrong?
かと
I
聞い
ask
て
you
い
if
る
you
ん
think
だ。
that's what happened.
決まっ
Well, yes, that's what. Yeah, yes, that's what happened. So that's it, right? Byakuya's the killer. I won't disagree with that. Not disagreeing.
ゲームだのなんだの言っていた戸上君なら
He kept calling this a game, right? So he'd be totally willing to do something like this to win.
あのさ
I'm sorry, but could we hold on just a second?
少し
I think we need to talk about this a little.
Ah, do we really need to? You all decide who it is.
そうかもしれないけど
I know, but still. There's something that's still bothering me. Is that right? Hurry tell what's still bothering you. I killed in the girls' locker room, then disguised my crime. Specifically, I dressed it up to make it look like it was the work of a homicidal psychopath. What about all that bothers you? Wait, what was that just now? Something's not right. Chihoro's body was definitely found in the girls' locker room, but does that mean... Can I really just accept what Byakuya said as the truth? No, I don't think so.
これだ
You say you killed Chihiro in the girls' locker room, right? But are you sure about that? Is it possible the murder took place somewhere else? How disappointing. What kind of question is that? Even in the world of disappointments, this is a true letdown. She was found dead in the girls' locker room. There's absolutely no question about that. How could the scene of the crime be anywhere else? I think it's entirely possible she was killed somewhere else and carried there later. Now with the rest of the murder scene. Rest of the murder scene. That was awfully specific. Please tell me you have a reason for saying all of that. I believe I do. Hello, Byakuya. Did you just take you off guard? It's kind of hot. When the story suddenly moved to the crime scene, Byakuya, who had been so confident up till now, maybe Byakuya never even realized that the action scene of the crime could have been somewhere else. Hey, don't move on without permission. What do you mean she was killed somewhere else? Come on, Makoto! There's any chance the murder took place somewhere else. Let's see the proof! There was something. The big titty poster with pink jizz on it. The proof that she was killed somewhere else is the poster hanging in each locker room. Your proof was a poster? Of course the girl's locker room was. Picture of a big boobed supermodel. But don't you think that's kind of strange? Why would the girl's locker room have a poster like that? I bet those massive jokes of her were totally fake. Meanwhile, the girl's locker room had a poster of the super popular boy band Tornado. According to very specific gender stereotypes, this isn't right. Again, that doesn't really seem to belong in the boys' locker room. So you're saying that maybe the posters were switched. That's one other thing I know about the locker rooms. You know what I'm talking about, right, Sakura? You're referring to my protein coffee, aren't you?
Protein coffee?
Protein coffee?
以前女子更衣室でのトレーニング中
While I was in the girls' locker room earlier, I spilled some protein coffee on the carpet, but I noticed that after the murder, the stain had been totally scrubbed away. No, it's not the stain was scrubbed away. Instead, it was eaten. The stain on the girls' locker room carpet wasn't scrubbed away. In fact, I found it on the boys' locker room carpet. I thought it was poo-poo. Turned out it was protein pee-pee. That's definitely the stain from my protein coffee. Then does that mean the carpets were switched too? But why would anyone do that? To move the murder scene from one locker room to the other. It's certainly plausible, don't you think? What? In other words, in order to completely swap this scene of the crime, the blood-stained poster and carpet were moved along with the dead body. By doing this, the killer was able to change the entire room where the murder took place. I can certainly follow your reasoning, but why would the culprit bother doing that? Huh? Why would they go to all that trouble of switching the scene of the crime? Actually, a bigger question. If the murder did take place in the boys' locker room, then how did Chihiro get in the boys' locker room in the first place? Oh. Plus, Chihiro's handbook should have only allowed her to enter the girls' locker room. She had no way to get into the boys' locker room. She did have a way, and I can tell you what it was. I highly doubt that. Shut up, I'm telling you. I know how she could have done it. Is she right? Could Chihiro have gone into the boys' locker room somehow? Make your argument. Broken e-handbook. Oh no, it's not. Because the only male handbook was broken. That's possible.
いや、そうじゃねえって。あいつは玄関ホールのあれを使ったんだ。
2010.
もちろんクワタッチの電子生徒手帳だね
Pow! No, I don't think Chihiro used Leon's handbook. Why not? Because Leon's handbook was broken. Well then, yeah, I guess that'd be pretty impossible, huh? I'm struck silent about how quickly you gave up.
それ以前に
Plus, isn't there regulation that using in someone else's handbook? Actually, the rules state that loaning your handbook is prohibited. It's just nothing about borrowing one. In other words, you could borrow a dead person's handbook all you want and you'll be safe.
Yup. Hit the nail square on the noggin.
Of course, if it were broken, that wouldn't make any sense anyway. So then, she must have hacked hers, like I said. She used her ultimate program skills then. Bzzzt.
You can't fix an e-handbook. Instead, you open one up, a security buzzer starts blaring.
桑田の電子生徒手帳でもな
So
く
she didn't use
改造したわけでもないか
her own handbook.
むしろ苗木真
Maybe Mr. Nagi's initial assumption is just wrong.
被害者が男
Seems
子
like
更衣
there's
室
no
に
way
入
to
ら
get
ない
gone into the boys' locker room, so I guess so.
戸上君に投票す
Okay
る
then, I vote for Byakuya. Is that it then? Chihiro was killed in the girls' locker room and Byakuya's the one who did it, really. Still, I don't know what else I can do. Hold on a second, I agree with you though. I think you're on the right track. What the?
Finally decided to open your mouth, and that's what you're going to say? There's no way you could get in the bus locker room, right? So,
Why are you so sure she couldn't get in? There's still one other way she could have gained access.
what?
What are you talking about? What other way is there? Well, to explain that, why don't we take a little break from the trial? I'd like you all to come see something.
Wait.
Just what do you think you were doing?
その方が
Don't worry, this will make the whole trial more exciting. I'm sure that thought must please you.
Huh? It'll make things more exciting. Well, alright then. I declare an official class trial recess.
Huh? For real?
Now then, what is it you want to show us? It better not be boring or I'll be very unhappy.
期待に添えると思う
Oh, I have no doubt it'll meet your lofty expectations. So, shall we go?
Behold, Chihiro's beaner.
So before I even knew what was happening, the class trial had been put on hold. We headed off, with Kyoko in the lead, and where she took us was the murdiddly scene. The girls' locker room.
I've already searched this place top to bottom. What are you trying to pull, Missy?
被害者の死体
I'd like you to examine the victim's body one more time.
Want to check it again?
全身をじっくり
I'm sure you can examine the entire body very carefully. Take your time.
Examine her carefully, like using her hands. Muddy.
女性の体を
It's probably best if I don't run my hands all over a girl's dead body. It's not crude out or anything, it's just based on religious grounds, you know?
ならば
Very well.
我
でも
But you're a girl, you don't have to touch a dead body. Just let one of the boys do it.
いや
No, it's okay. I think
藤
Chihiro
崎も
would
男
rather
に
have a
触ら
girl
れるよ
examine her.
我に任
Just
せ
leave this to me. Are we gonna see a flustered Sakura? Sakura?
あれユリなの
What is this? Some kind of secret girl on girl action? Is that what you two are about?
そんなんじゃないよふざけないで
That's not it at all. Stop screwing around. Okay, here I go.
藤崎
I'm sorry, Chihiro. Please excuse the intrusion. Putting her hands together in a brief prayer, Sakura then began quietly examining her body.
全身をじっくりと調
Be
べ
sure to check her entire body,
So
and I
sad.
believe we will solve this particular mystery. Her
This
entire
you-
body?
Why
No,
you-
you can never say that, but
こんなことに
what? This is...
一体
What
何
is this?
Ah!
What is it?
バカだ
Possible. It's not possible. Sakura's eyes were staring wildly at Chihiro's lifeless form. Her massive frame trembled.
こいつは
And then she came. This girl is... It's a what? It's a boy!
I see. So she was actually a he. Interesting. Thank you for confirming this fact.
What? You're joking, right?
我は
I wouldn't joke about this. But then it's really true. Chihiro was a guy.
Oh, what, you guys didn't know? Heck, I knew that right off the bat. Chihiro Fujisaki is a boy. Then he was a cross-dresser? Now I'm really on fire. I wish I had killed him. So that's what Kyoko wanted to show everyone, huh? Interesting. Boop, boop, boop. Yes, that certainly does make things more exciting. Now let's ride this wave of excitement back to the courtroom and get back to the trial. Ahem, I do apologize for keeping you waiting. Now let's resume the class trial. We've all just learned of the shocking revelation that Chihiro was actually a boy. Let's pick up from here. Yes, well, I don't know his reason for hiding it, but in fact, Chihiro is not a girl, but a boy. To think that Chihiro was actually a guy. I can't believe I was in love with a little twink this whole time. I guess I am gay. Oh no. And because the victim was male, he would have no problem getting access to the boys' locker room. Assuming his handbook did in fact list his gender as male, then yes, that would be true. Of course his handbook said he was a boy. He dressed like a girl, but he was a boy through and through. So then, there should be no issue with Makoto's initial assertion. The victim was killed in the boys' locker room. Was then later moved to the girls' locker room. And the killer could have easily used Sayaka or Junko's handbook to get into the girls' locker room. Mondo did it. So Chihiro was killed in the boys' locker room. Ugh. I still don't understand the motive for moving the body, but yes, that does seem plausible. Well, I must admit, I did find it rather odd. But then, wait, no. Whoever killed Chihiro, could have just gone and gotten one of the boys' books. One of the remaining girls' books. Oh, and the fortune teller guy knew about that. Could have been the fortune teller guy, could be Mondo, because Mondo called Chihiro a dude. I knew it felt a little off. There was a certain incongruity to this female body. This is a most titillating situation. So now everything has been connected. All the mysteries that finally become clear. Okay, well, connected or clear, whatever. We still think you're the killer, remember? Very interesting. This has become very interesting indeed. What about you, Makoto? After everything we've learned, do you still think Byakuya is the killer? Well, without a doubt, Byakuya is the only one that made Chihiro's. Byakuya is the one that made Chihiro's death look like Genocide Jack did it. But I think he might not actually be a killer. What? I didn't want to accuse me in the first place. You guys seem to be too easygoing about all this. Like he's enjoying the solving mystery. Wait, he's acting. Makes it seem like he doesn't have anything to do with it. And you think this might be because it doesn't have anything to do with him? Plus, the evidence he left behind was a little too, how can I put it, gay. He consciously chose to use the extension cord, knowing it could connect him to the murder. At least, that's not how I see it. Well, that's how I see it. And Byakuya, when you found out the murder took place in the boys' locker room, it seemed to rattle you. Then again, when you found out Chihiro was actually a guy, if you really were the killer, that stuff wouldn't have made any effect on you. What you're thinking, huh? Well, it bothers me that you don't have more reasons, but it's fine. I guess I'll mark it as correct for the time being. Mark it as correct? He's right. I am not the culprit. I just happened to come across the corpse in the girl's locker room. I decided to alter it. You fucking weirdo! Are you fucking with us right now? No, I'm not effing with. No, I'm not effing with you right now. I'm telling you the truth. Well, I find it very hard to believe. Go ahead, find it very hard to believe. You're free to be executed along with the rest of us. If you're really telling the truth, then why? Why'd you do that to the body? Reasons hardly matter right now. Covering the culprit is much more important than you say. Now then, if it wasn't me, who was it? Well, I don't think I can say more for sure without talking about it a little more. We're seriously gonna keep it going? We're all good, aren't we? I thought it was clear Byakuya did it. No, I'm with Makoto. If there's any doubt whatsoever, we need to explore every possibility. Wait, so... Now, Byakuya is saying he came across the body in the girls' locker room, but how would he do that unless he had some reason to go to the girls' locker room? Is Byakuya really a girl?
That's true. Very well, I'm with you too.
もちろん俺も参加するべ
Damn straight. Count me in.
君には意志というもの
Do
が
you
な
not
い
have a mind of your own? Of course I do. What am I, an ant or something?
もう一度話
Anyway, let's discuss all this as a group one more time. We still have time to make our decision.
そうだな。
Well, I've thought all of the line.
それでは
Excellent.
犯人当てゲームの再開という
Shall we resume our game of hide and seek? If Byakuya didn't do it, then who's the real killer? Who murdered Chihiro? There's one thing we can be sure that we know about the killer. He was able to gain access to the real murder scene, which means killer is a guy. If the crime scene was in the boys' locker room, you would need a boy's handbook to get in. Since Leon's handbook is apparently broken, the killer would have to use their own. In other words, it had to be in a guy. That's still not enough. I need to find some more clues. Wait. What was her account? Oh, the storeroom, right? The night of the murder, right before nighttime, Chihiro was spotted leaving the warehouse. It seems she was stuffing some blue exercise clothes into a duffel bag. Presumably, she was on her way to exercise, but the clothes were not found in the crime scene. Celeste had not told anyone other than Makoto about this encounter. Right.
手がかりと言われても誰か犯人を目撃していないのかしてたら最初から言うべ
ならば被害者の目撃でもよい。
今は少しでも新しい情報が必要だしね
Damn it. Come on, Makoto. You're scaring like that. Makes me think something weird is going on.
しまった
I think about it all the time. The contradiction is on it. Why is it? Why do I have such a? Oh, there's my stairs going back up. Oh, is that the
手
focus?
がかりと言われても誰か犯人を目撃して
してたら最初
ならば被害者の目撃でもよい。
今は少しでも新しい
無理やっぱ無理だどうせ被害者を目撃したのだって犯人だけだべそいつも名乗り出ねえだろうしもうおしまいだべおしまいだって嫌だ
Hmm.
何か犯人に繋がる手がかりはないのか。
Damn it! Okay, I have no fucking idea what to do.
誰か犯人をしてたら最初から言う
ならば被害者の目撃でもよい。
今は少しでも新しい情報が必要
無理やっぱどうせ被害者をも犯人だけだべ
Okay, great. I believe someone else did see the victim before he was murdered. What do you think, Celeste?
そういえばそうでし
I
た
think you mentioned it. Yes, I did see him.
味ですか
Ah, really? Oh,
この
but I
話は
suppose
内
only
陸
Makoto
にし
knows
く
about
て
this.
は
First,
皆
you had
さ
no
ん知
idea,
らな
did
か
you?
ったのですね
That is why you're all making such ugly noises.
話したまえ
Whatever, just hurry up and tell us.
昨日の夜時
Just
間
last
になる
night,
直
before
前
nighttime,
で
I
し
saw
た
Chihiro in the dormitory warehouse.
藤崎君がスポーツ
Some
バッグ
stuffing
の
a
中
track
に
jacket into a duffel
お
bag.
そらく
Then I assume he headed off to exercise.
スポーツバッグに
Track jacket in a duffel bag.
現場
But
に
we
そんな
didn't
ものは
find
残
anything
され
like
て
that
い
in
な
the
く
murder scene.
おそらく
Seems likely that
犯
the
人が
culprit
処分したの
destroyed
だ
them to get rid of any evidence.
その時なのです
And
が
that's when he said something that struck me as rather odd. Well, I better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry. Oh,
藤崎君は
Chihiro told me he
確
was in
か
a
急
hurry.
ぐということは
But why would he be in a hurry? Only if someone were waiting for him, I would think. So, Mr. Fujisaki was on his way to meet with someone, and they were told to work out together.
あれや朝比奈がい
Keeping
く
an
ら
eye
誘
about
って
them
も
exercise with us plenty of
一緒
time.
に取り
それは
All because you were afraid your family's secret was hiding.
逆に言えば
It means that, conversely, he must have trusted whoever he
よ
was
ほ
meeting
ど
with
信
very
頼
much.
大事な秘密がバレて
Enough
も
so
構わ
that
ない
he
と
was
思え
willing to
るほ
risk
ど
his
に
secret being revealed. What a marvelous friendship!
要は その待ち合わせ相手が犯人で
The point is, whoever he met up with is the culprit, right? So we just gotta figure out who it was.
でもこれだけの手がかりじゃなんとも
Can't
つ
even
いてい
guess.
るじゃない
No, you already have what you need to make the connection. Huh?
もう犯人
You
は
know who the killer is. Seriously?
誰だ
Who is it?
Who's the killer?
犯人が処分
Think
した
back to the track jacket and duffel bag that the killer is supposed to
その
have.
特徴から考
Focus on
え
the details of these items, and it should become obvious who was waiting for
そ
him.
れは本当なんですね。すでに処分された証拠からは
まさか指紋を調べるとか
What? You wanna track down some fingerprints or something?
僕もないのに素人の僕らに
Even
は
if we had the equipment for that. Even if we had the equipment for that, we wouldn't know how to use it.
そもそも証拠
Perhaps
品
it
は
was
すでに
noticed
処
the
分され
evidence
てい
is
る
really gone. There's
指紋
nothing
を
to
取
get
るには
fingerprints
それで
from.
推
Maybe
理
we can make certain inferences if we just take the time to talk it out.
話し合ってみろって
Easy
言
for
わ
you
れ
to
て
say.
じゃあ
Fine, Celeste, did you notice anything special about the bag or jacket? The jacket was just a normal duffel
に
bag.
あるバッグは
All the
そういう
bags
種類だ
are
け
the
です
same,
し
so I can't imagine what could make this one
我
special.
の記憶によれ
Well,
ば
if I remember right,
ジャージ
there
には
was
あ
a
る程度の
decent
種類が
variety
あ
of
った
tracksuits to choose from.
ということは
Do you think there might be some
藤崎
connection
の持ってい
between
たジャージ
Colt
に
and Chihiro's jacket?
だったら
Perhaps.
彼が持
Let's
っていたジ
explore
ャ
that.
ージについて
Let's talk
話し合
about
って
the
みましょ
jacket he took. Does Chihiro's track jacket really hold some clue about the killer? Somehow it's really hard to believe. What?
うそもそも藤崎千尋はトレーニングに行こうとしていたはずよそこで彼はどうしてあんなジャージを選んだのかしらね
あんなジャージとはどういう意味だ
分かったぞ彼が選んだジャージは犯人が持っているものとお揃いだったのだな
つまり犯人はあいつと同じ青いジャージを持ってんだな
Wait.
黒いジャージだ
僕はジャージすら持ってないですぞだって運動って嫌いだもん
俺は白いジャージを持ってんぞ寄宿舎倉庫から持ってきたんだ
本当にこんな話で犯人がわかるのですか
無理だろ
Ah, haha. Is it because she never said it? Ah, damn it, it does say blue. Can I save right here? No. Okay, thanks.
そもそも藤崎千尋はトレーニングにそこで彼はどうしてあんなジャージを選んだのかしら
あんなジャージと
分かったぞ彼が犯人が持っているものとお揃いだ
つまり犯人はあいつと同じ青いジャージ
それは違う
ちょっと待って大田
Hold
君
on a second. Mondo, what did you just say?
Huh? What did I say?
だって
When Celeste testified a few minutes ago, she said, I saw him stuffing a track jacket into a duffel bag. See, that's what I remembered her saying too, but then the actual evidence that I used does mention the color blue, so I wasn't sure. This is bad writing. Take note.
ジャージの色については何も言って
She
なかっ
never
た
said anything about the jacket's
藤
color.
崎さんの着てい
Why
た
did
ジ
you
ャー
say
ジ
Chihiro's blue tracksuit?
What are you? You just.
Hey, Celeste, what
judgment
color was
is
Chihiro's tracksuit?
確かに
As a matter of fact, it was blue.
その話
And before we
学
began
級
the
裁判
trial,
前に
did you
誰か
tell
に知っ
anyone that?
私がこの
No one had
話
told
を
about any of this was you.
では大和田はいつ知った
Mondo,
のだ
how did you know the color of
藤
Chihiro's
崎千
tracksuit?
尋です
そりゃ
Because
I just.
I'm sure you saw the clothes at some point in the investigation. Well,
そ
that
れは
can't be it.
私たちが
The
捜
bag
査
and clothes were surely disposed of by the time we began our
じゃあそ
investigation.
いつがジャージの色を
Only
知ってる
the
のは
Only the... Then the only reason he could have known what color the tracksuit was is if he saw a cherry. Cherry?
to a cherry boy.
With it before he died. That's the only possibility.
Cherry?
藤崎ちゃんの
Are you talking about Chihiro?
So how about it?
You see the tracksuit, or didn't you?
Just by chance, I just happened to see it last night. He walked past me, and he was carrying the tracksuit in his hands.
Well, that can't be it either. According to Celeste's testimony. Remember when she said it? It's almost like she was trying to hide it. Just like that, she was gone. And Celeste noticed that she made the point of making sure that Jagger was completely in the bag. So, if you just ran into him briefly, you couldn't possibly have seen what color the tracksuit was. It would appear you've documented, right? Perhaps, but you handed him the shovel, didn't you? That's why you said what you did. Focus on the tracksuit, and it'll be obvious who he met with. What a bunch of nonsense. Ah, now I understand. It was all a big bluff, wasn't it? The true intention was to draw a slip of the tongue on the culprit. That's why you said you knew who did it, then put them on edge. To put them on edge. That's right. However, Mondo was my target all along. I have my suspicions about him from the very beginning. Why? Made you so suspicious? Because he said dude. Because I hate him. There was a certain turning point that tipped me off. If you didn't notice it, Mondo, but you tend to refer to men and women differently. You only call guys dude, for girls it's chick. You sexist asshole. After he was killed, you happened to refer to him as dude. So I picked up on that. It occurred to me that Mondo knew something.
You noticed such a tiny detail. Are you a witch? She's a witch. You're positively frightful.
No, I'm not the frightful. Not nearly as frightful as someone capable of murdering a friend.
Mondo.
Mondo, was it really you? Did you really kill Chihiro?
I didn't kill anyone. You've been all over me, judging everything I say, putting words in my mouth. What gives you the right to treat me like a goddamn criminal?
Yeah, we never do something like that. This is a false accusation. Right, bro? It's true. My reasoning on that is pretty shaky. That was fast. Well, that does present us with a problem. It seems we're all out of leads. Hey, my time is come. That's what my little ghost friend is telling me. Oh yeah, that reminds me. He fooled me. Weren't you telling me you found some evidence? Really? What kind of evidence? Actually, now I'm thinking about it here calmly, it might not be all that relevant. Jeez, your confidence, just get up and walk away. It's fine, man. Just tell us.
If you really insist, then here it is.
What do you have there?
That's my e-handbook. I found it laying on the ground, so I scooped it up.
You found it on the ground, right? Then it must belong to... Yeah, it could be either. Damn it. Damn it! We know Chihiro's handbook was missing on the scene of crime, right? Did we? For a fact, indeed. I was totally sure I found it. It must hold some clue about the culprit, right? Well, that's what I was hoping, but it's busted. It won't even turn on. I imagine the culprit broke it to get rid of any evidence after the murder. It's odd. I didn't think the handbooks were quite so fragile.
You're right, they're not. They're totally waterproof and shock resistant. It would take an awful lot to break one.
Yet, this one does appear to be broken. As is Leon's, sitting useless in the main hall. For all the confidence, that's remarkably high failure rate.
Do you think there might be some kind of mystery in there somewhere? How precisely did the handbooks get broken?
How did they break? You did say they have a weak point. You already told us before that the handbook has one weak point, didn't you?
Oh yeah, you remember that. Sure, maybe I let that slip, but I never told anyone what the weak point was it actually was.
If the handbook is supposed to have two of them broke in quick succession, then we can only assume that someone's figured out the weakness. You know what the weakness is, right, Monokuma? So what is it?
Huh? You're asking me?
I think it's a necessary piece of information if you want this to be a fair trial.
But if I tell you and someone else decides to copy it, that would be very not good.
Just tell us already! Why would you want to break our own handbooks?
Oh well, I have a weakness for pushy demands.
だよね
If you're sure you won't follow their example, then allow me to make a special announcement. The weak point of cutting edge handbook is exposed to high temperatures for too long. It will suffer a meltdown and totally break.
やっぱりね
I flippin' knew it! You knew it? Yeah, because I found the handbook lying on the floor in the sauna.
サウナの室温は摂氏100度にもなり
The
ます
temperature in the sauna can reach over 200 degrees. Strange how you don't get burned, huh?
それは蒸
Because
発
as your sweat evaporates, it creates a cooling layer of air around the
ち
skin.
なみにサウナで
Out of the sauna was somehow pushed directly onto your skin, you'd definitely get fried. The layer of air would get blown away. That's why you may feel like burning when you move around.
ですので
So when you're in the sauna, make sure to keep nice and still. Wow, interesting. A whole new fact today.
でもいい豆知識ですけどね
And it's a mere trifling speck of knowledge.
被害者
Anyway, you found the victim's handbook in the sauna. And the killer must have been purposely trying to raise its temperature in order to break it.
やはり犯人は知っていたのだな
Meaning the culprit
電子
somehow
生
knew
徒
its
手帳の
weakness.
でも犯
But
人
how'd
は
they
どう
find
やっ
out?
て知ったの
Monokuma didn't
モノク
tell
マ
anyone, right? Indeed, quite the mystery.
偶然知ったんだとして
Oh, I know. Fucking Mondo was in the sauna with Taka, but he was wearing all his gear, so his is broken. What if they found out by
偶
accident?
然と
What
は
do you mean
ど
by
う
accident?
犯人は何
The
か
killer
の
took their own handbook into
偶
the
然
sauna.
サウナで電子
Not
生
knowing
徒
its
手帳
weakness
を
and it
壊
broke.
すそこで電子生徒手帳の弱
They
点
realized it was broken. Of course. And it wouldn't be hard to figure out
2度
why.
目の
And once they had Chihiro's handbook, they knew they had an easy way to dispose of
可
it.
能性はある
I
かも
won't say
し
it's
れんが
impossible, but who
で
would have
は
done something?
サウナに電子
I
生
don't
徒
know
手
if
帳を
anyone
持ち
took
込
their
み
handbook into a sauna.
心当たり
I might know someone who did. Oh, seriously? I think the one who may have taken their handbook into the sauna was. Dude, fucking seriously?
これが僕の
Mondo.
大和田君
Mondo, your handbook got broken in the sauna, didn't it? What?
なぜだ
Why? Why do you keep accusing him? Mondo and Taka had an endurance contest in the sauna not too long ago, remember?
その時大和田君は制
For
服
the
を
contest,
そのままサウナに
Mondo
入って
just so happened to keep his school uniform on.
時の制服には
Little did he realize, there was a handbook in one of the uniform pockets.
そこで大和田
When it
君
was
は
all
知っ
over,
たんじゃない
Mondo
かな
discovered that taking your handbook into the sauna could easily destroy it.
サウナで壊れてしまった
How could Mondo do this? That's Mondo not cool. Grr.
立ちたまえ
No, wait, hold on. You've got it all wrong. He would never kill. I don't accept it. Show me the proof. The actual solid proof. I mean, I don't want to believe either, but I found something that proves it beyond a shadow of doubt. Right there. What?
苗木君の推理通りだとすると大和田君は以前自分の電子生徒手帳を壊していることになるつまり大和田君の生徒手帳が壊れていれば今の推理が正しいということになりますわね
俺の電子生徒手帳はちゃんと動くぞ
ほら見ろやはり苗木君の推理は間違っているんだ兄弟が人を殺すはずがないんだ
苗木君の推理通りだ大和田君が自分の電子生徒手帳つまり大和田君の生徒手帳が今の推理が正しいという
俺の電子生徒手帳はちゃんと動くぞ
Shit.
ほら見ろやはり苗木兄弟が人を殺すはずがないんだ
苗木君の大和田君が自分の電子生つまり大和田君の生徒手帳が壊れていれば今の推理が正しいという
俺の電子生徒手帳はちゃんと
Bam! Gotcha. Counter.
そもそも大和田君が
Mondo, the handbook you have right now, is it really yours? The fuck is that supposed to mean?
玄関ホールに
Broken handbook that was in the main
本当
hall.
は
Isn't that one actually yours?
いや
What the heck are you talking about? What I mean is, I think Mondo swapped his handbook out for one that actually works. I think he took Leon's handbook and replaced it with his own.
After all, Monokuma himself said the Leon's handbook never should have broken.
That's right. The punishment is suffered wasn't nearly enough to destroy it.
So then, the broken handbook in the main hall is actually Mondo's. Which would mean that the handbook Mondo has right now is actually Leon's, yes? But that's not valid school regulation as is loading your handbook.
Well, here's how I look at it. There's a rule about loading your handbook to another student, but if they're dead, they're not a student. Kind of a great area, I admit, but no worries. If anything, it just makes things more interesting. As such, I decree that exchanging handbooks with a corpse is not a violation of the rules.
Well, Mondo, if I'm wrong about this, you want to say so. I have to admit I made a mistake, but...
Son of a bitch.
What's wrong, bro? Come on, tell me it's wrong. You are wrong. You have to be wrong. Everything you said is wrong. You made it all up. Okay, then why don't we take a look back at the case one more time from the beginning? That way, everything will become clear, and we'll all see what's right or wrong. Closing argument. Packing stuff. Meeting cool Celeste. Says, hello. She spots this. She hides it. She leaves. She uses her handbook. There's a lot of these that could be anything. Jesus. Oh, man. This is the song. This is the bathroom. Writing on the wall. Someone holding a card. No idea who. This is the girl's door. This is her entering a door. So that would probably be here. This looks like... Yes. Says hello. Hello. Sets down back. Does whatever. He probably lifts this and goes over, comes on her, and then no more Kermit voice. You know what? Kinda really happy about that because it's hard to do for a long time. A lot of these voices are very much like this. It's like back on the throat. And it hurts. Splat. Oh, probably the poster. Yeah. Looking at something. A little twink on the floor. Lots of carpet. These are all quite strange. Wait, didn't I do the splatter one? Wait, no, that was wrong. There we go. Rolls up the carpet. Then taking down the poster must be here, right? Opens up. But wait, how did the killer get in? I forget. What card did Mondo use to get into the girls' room? Did he just have one? What's this? It looks like an E. This looks like one of the e-handbooks, right? Maybe something else will happen. Someone comes in, opens it up, brings the cord, writes a message. Like 5. Bathroom, sauna. Not really sure what this is. Angst, please tell me if I did something wrong. You can tell me. Takes card, goes in, places body. Nothing about... What about switching the posters? Why did they do that? To make it look like a girl did it, I guess? Yeah? This is supposed to be. Angst, help! First, let's take a look back before the incident. Sha, slam. Last night's list thought you here in the warehouse, correct? At the time, she was apparently stuffing something in a duffel bag. Ka-ching! Clink. That something was a blue tracksuit. You can confirm this, right, Celeste? Sha. Wave. Act 2. With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime. She made her way to the locker room, specifically the boys' locker room. How could the victim, who was apparently a girl, access the boys' locker room? Bing bong, beep, click. Simple, because she was really which is why he was able to use his own e-handbook to gain entrance to the boys' locker room. Once inside, he met with someone there, and the person he met was the one who killed him. Creak. It seemed that the killer grabbed a nearby dumbbell, approached the unsuspecting Chihiro, and fucked him in the ass. Attacked him. Oh. And came on the poster. That's where the bloodstains in the poster and the carpeting came from. It's likely in the heat of the moment, but the body was arranged, but the murder itself felt unplanned. Which is why the killer was just trying to hide the act. First, pulling the blood-stained carpet, and moving the bloody poster. And finally carrying the corpse into the girl's locker room. The girl's handbook was necessary to fix the locker room, of course. This alone doesn't prove that the kill was necessarily a girl. After all, Sayaka and Junko's handbooks have been placed in the main hall. Using one of those, a boy could get into their girl's locker, no problem. And that's exactly how the killer did it. With the carpet and the poster they robbed, they got to work. They changed the layout of the boys' and girls' locker room. What you might call a crime scene switch. That could have been the end of things, but no. Yake discovered the body and decided to intervene in the situation, making things even more complicated. For some fucking reason. So after stumbling into the crime scene, he went to grab the extension cord from the library and then he got to work. Tying up the body, having a taste for good measure, used the cord to string up Chihiro's lifeless body. Then, using the victim's own blood, he left a grisly message there at the scene of the crime, to create the illusion that Genocide Jack was responsible for the slaughter. And around the same time that Byakuya was putting together this facade, the killer, having already disposed of Chihiro's bag and other belongings, arrived at the Sonic. There, they plan to destroy the last piece of evidence, Chihiro's handbook. Swoo. Whoa. No, I didn't have my resting right. I need to rearrange the event. What? Are you fucking kidding me? The last panel? Is it this? Got it. It broke. Somehow, the killer knew that the handbook couldn't stand up to the heat of the sauna, and the reason they knew that is because the sauna had already wrecked their own handbook. That's how they all played out. Right, Mondo. You stupid JoJo reference. That's right, JoJo killed him. Mondo Owada. Complete. No, wait. This can't be right. Where's your evidence? Yeah, where's your evidence? You need evidence. You need proof. Without any proof, you can't put any of this on him. Evidence that Mondo's the killer already revealed itself earlier in this run. If I could somehow show where Mondo's handbook is right now, once I do that, everything will become clear. A new element has been added. Oh no. Fever time and Nega time. During the bullet time battle, if you press the RP button, Fever time activate and the tempo will be forced to its max. At this point, even if you push the buttons at random, you won't miss. So you can push AY however you want to destroy the opponent's verbal assault. But this only lasts until your focus gauge runs out, so make the best possible use of your time. Of course, it won't be fair if only you got access to special time, right? You also prepared something called Nega time that your opponent can use. If the opponent activates Nega time during the bullet time battle, the tempo marker will disappear, making it quite a bit tougher. The rhythm button. If you were to activate Fever time at this point, no, never mind. I'm sure nothing would happen. I don't know what I'm most worried about. Unsurprisingly, if your action difficulty is set to gentle, the opponent won't use Nega time. Well then, good luck and have fun. Great. What the fuck? It never appeared. It never came back.
I don't know. Well, they used the thing that makes the fucking tempo markers disappear, and then it just never came back. It was bullshit. Die! The thinking so far is right. Mondo must have replaced this broken handbook with Leon's, in which case we can just check each of our handbooks right now. Once we do that,
We don't gotta do that.
Huh?
Yeah. I did it. I killed him.
Bullet time battle will never not fuck me up. It's so dumb. Bro, what are you saying?
I got no choice, man. After hearing all that, I gotta just give up. Go ahead, Monokuma. Get it over with. Ask for the goddamn verdict.
Roger that.
Wait,
hold on. No waiting, no holding on. For the time for the moment we've all been waiting for. Grab the real lever and give it a yank. Who will you elect as the blackened this time around? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Who do you think?
catching.
Uh-oh, looks like you got it right again. Yes, it is so. The blackened that killed Chihiro Fujisaki was Mondo Owada. Bro. In case you're wondering, the vote was not unanimous. Kiyotaka chose the wrong answer. You're treading very close to danger zone, Mr. Ishimaru. You need to be more careful. I refuse to believe it. There's no way. No way you could kill someone.
Sorry.
Why are you apologizing? Why? Why? Why did you do it? Well, it looked like Mondo's taking a vow of silence, so allow me to explain on his behalf. The story of the murder this time is the sad story of two men. Oh, but for anyone who doesn't really want to hear it, you can hit the B button to fast forward the text. Anyway, there was a young boy, and his name was Chihiro Fujisaki. He had an extreme inferiority complex regarding his own lack of strength. You were so weak, even though you were a boy. He heard things like that so long as he could remember, and he couldn't overcome his weakness. On the contrary, he tried to hide and buried himself further and further into that weakness, until he became the weakest thing of all, a girl. He had chosen that as his way out. But nobody would be able to say anything about even though you're a boy. But no matter how tightly he wrapped himself up in that shell, the inferiority complex had already taken root deep inside of him and was not so easily weeded out. As it turned out, the shell was completely empty. The complex didn't disappear. Instead, it only grew stronger and stronger. I'm weak. Like a girl. A weak little girl. Maybe Daddy will finally say I'm pretty. Once the killing game had begun here at the school, he had no choice but to accept this fact. After all, this world is survival of the fittest. If you're not strong, you don't survive. Ta-ta! I love this picture of Monokuma. Monokuma is kind of cute. And then the lovely and hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the embarrassing secrets. Which, of course, included Chihiro's embarrassing secret. Which I was more than willing to divulge. Even though he dresses like a girl, Chihiro is actually a boy. And that was something Chihiro couldn't let anyone find out, no matter the cost. If that was revealed, it would be the end. The hardened shell would crack, the armor would fall away. Without a doubt, those around him would torture him more than ever before. No! Suck his dick, maybe. No torture. Everybody figured being thrust into such a dilemma would have sent him spiraling into despair. And yet... sorry. I don't really want to talk about it right now. But I also don't want to leave things the way they are. So maybe I could talk about it later. After I try my best to become strong. And I can tell everyone. Annoyingly, he used the threat of discovery to motivate himself to become stronger. Now's my chance. I'm going to get stronger and accept who I am. Strong enough so that when someone says, even though you're a boy, I'll be okay. I'll get better. With that thought at the front of his mind, he resolved to take immediate action. And so... Oh wait, that's Monokuma. On that day, he made the commitment to begin exercising. He was prepared to retrain his mind and body. But sadly, that would be the first and only chance he would ever get at it. When he decided to start exercising, he thought it would be good to ask for someone's help. But he wanted to tell that person his secret first, and then ask them to help him from there. And the person he went to... It was me. Yep, it sure was. The biker gang fella had been painfully clear about how important his manly promises were. So Chihiro probably figured that even if he confided in Mondo, his honor would make him keep the secret. Plus, Mr. Macho Mondo was the very symbol of a strong man that Chihiro had always aspired to. Should have asked Sakura for some tricks. Maybe talking to Mondo about it will help me give some courage. But so he went and asked Mondo to help him become strong. What? This is a Monokuma line, but it says Chihiro. That was his aspiration, and he thought that only with Mondo's support would he ever be able to come close to that. So then, that must be why Mondo did what he did. To keep the promise he'd made to Chihiro. Huh? Did what he did? You mean, that's why Mondo carried Chihiro from the boys' locker room to the girls' locker room? Yes, that's exactly what I mean. It's not to cover up what he'd done. That could have been part of it, but I don't think it was the main reason. The real person was to keep the promise between men that he'd made with Chihiro. But how did moving the bar to keep it secret? Because if everyone knew he'd been killing the boys' locker room, then everybody would have been arguing about how she got into the boys' locker room. Once that started up, at least a few of us would have immediately begun to suspect his identity. So, he tried to protect Chihiro's secret by putting him in the girls' locker room instead of in the handbook. See? Then Mondo did all that to keep the promise he made to Chihiro, who he'd also killed. Why would he do that? The more I hear you talk, the more I don't understand. I mean, you guys trusted each other, right? So why? Why did you?
Because no matter what, I didn't want anyone to know.
So that's what triggered it, after all. The possibility of having your embarrassing memories and secrets exposed. That's impossible. Nothing could have been that bad. Something he didn't want anyone to know, even if it meant killing someone. It's impossible! How many times must I repeat myself? To judge others by your own standard is the height of folly. Even if you can't comprehend it. He obviously can. So that's all there is to it. While we're on the subject, why don't you tell you the embarrassing memory, that secret he didn't want anyone to know? You know what Mondo did? He killed his own brother. Mondo, the ultimate biker gang leader, makes all the hoodlums and riffraff across the country tremble. But the only reason he had the chance to join a gang in the first place was because of a certain someone. Mondo's older brother's name was Daya Owada. Mondo had nothing but respect for him. It was because of Daya that Mondo even ever got on a motorcycle. Mondo's brother was his only family growing up. He was the only one Mondo could trust or respect. He wanted to measure up to his big brother, so he imitated him in everything he did. Mondo was the epitome of starry-eyed kid brother. Meanwhile, the charismatic older brother had put together a local motorcycle gang. And before anyone knew it, they had grown into the biggest biker gang in the country. Daya, the older brother, number one in the gang, and his number two is younger brother Mondo. In the beginning, everything was peaches and gravy. Peaches and gravy? But when Mondo started to think about how he would have to take over the gang from his brother someday, his brother's greatness, his reputation began to gnaw on Mondo's very soul. This is too much reading. It's too much backstory. I don't care at all. The kid's gonna take over for Daya, huh? Daya created this gang with bare hands. Mondo's just along for the ride. If someone really like that, someone look bad. Almost every day, Mondo heard gossip and whispers about the other members of the gang. Which is why I gotta get stronger than Daya, just one time. No matter what, I gotta win. I don't care what it takes, gotta come out on top. And on the night of his amazing brother's retirement ceremony, Mondo challenged him to a street race. This was because I like the trials. I wanted to finish it. During the race, tragedy struck. The kid brother pushed ahead with reckless abandon, eager for victory, and dashed into oncoming traffic. But suddenly, well, I wouldn't say he killed his brother then. Certainly, somewhat responsible, but my bad, kid. I fucked up.
Sorry.
Of course he knew it was his brother's fault, but I never blamed him for what happened. Hey, kid.
Hey, kid. The rest is up to you. No matter what, you gotta keep the gang together. Because it's the team you and me put together. It's a promise, bitchy green man.
He decided to hide the truth of what happened from everyone else in the gang. In order to keep the gang together and keep the promises to his brother, he could never admit to anyone that it was his own weakness that caused the accident. And as a result, the team was made even stronger under the banner of the kid who's best at his big brother. Daya was gonna lose to his kid brother, so he got stupid and he got himself killed. That became the explanation for what happened. Mondo's lie became the truth. He wanted to lead them so bad he was willing to tell all kinds of lies about his brother.
I'm strong.
Strong. And yet, soon as our killing him began, he realized no matter how tough he pretended to be, he was just another weakling that could die in an instant. And then the hateful Monokuma announced the revealing of the secrets. Oh my fucking god. Repeating. No matter what, I couldn't let the other gang members find out.
If that happened, everything would have been ruined. Everything about me is fake, even my covert voice.
Everything me and my brother had worked to create would have been destroyed. His death, all the guilt I'd been carrying around, it would have been for nothing. So that's why
I...
Mondo. That was not very cash Mondo of you. After I saw what Monokuma had on me, my head filled up with a kind of fuzzy uneasiness, and just started swirling around. I never felt anything like it before. I didn't know what to do about it. I wasn't sure what to think or say, but after a while, the fuzziness turned itself into a rock-hard lump of anxiety way down in my stomach. And it was right around then that Chihiro asked me to start working out with him, and right there, he told me a secret. Seriously? Jesus. Yeah, sorry I lied to you. But why? Why now? Why are you telling me this all of a sudden? Huh? Because, I mean, you've kept that secret all this time, right? If someone found out, you would... You're right, but... I want to change. I want to wrap myself in lies. I'm weak. I want to destroy that version of me forever. His words were like a knife in my gut.
felt like he was exposing the lie I'd been living myself. I have to change.
I have to change. I don't want to be weak anymore. You're so strong, you can't hurt you, right? Whatever secret Monokuma might tell us.
So what? You're saying I should just say it? You're saying if I really am, I should just be able to tell everyone my secret? Huh? I was jealous. I was jealous of Chihiro's strength. He had the strength to change, to face his own weakness, to try and overcome it. It was the kind of strength I'd never had. So I was jealous of him. And that jealousy broke me. Are you making fun of me? I'm strong. Are you fucking with me right now?
I'm not making fun of you. You really got strong, Mondo. That's such a big penis, right, Mondo? I can't hurt you.
I was jealous of Chihiro's massive peener. His Twinkie, if you will. I felt like I could hear something starting to creak, something inside my head. What do you want me to do? What was I supposed to do? I was supposed to sit back. What's wrong? Let's tell everybody my secret. No, I don't really matter. Strength. That's right, I am strong. Strong. I'm strong. Stronger than you. I'm stronger than Daya! I don't remember anything after that. And I woke up again. He was laying at my feet, covered in blood. I had a dumbbell in my hand. I was just staring at him, down on the ground. Hey! I killed him. I killed Chihiro. Even after all this time. And thanks to that, I did something I can never take back. Mondo. He was normally so aggressive, so angry. Now he's more horny. He hid that weak side away from everyone. That was his secret. A weakness like that left in a heart like his, and it turned him cold-blooded. God damn it. Ah ha ha ha, look at him. You see, you're all just like him. For a secret from his past, for a memory. For that, he killed another living human in cold blood. He couldn't cut free of his regrets from the outside world. He doesn't know what true strength is. Do you see hope anywhere there? Because I sure don't. Lamau. Just shut up, you son of a bitch. Go ahead, say that again, I dare you. Okay, I say that as many times as I want. It's what I want to say, but unfortunately I can't do it now because it's out for punishing. Mean execution? That's what I promised you, right? The blackened that disturbs the peace will be punished. Hold on. Oh then, a special punishment for the ultimate biker game of the year. No, wait. It's punishment time. I said wait. I'm sorry, man. Couldn't keep the promise we made.
From one man to another.
Wonder what it is. Game over. Mondo has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Is he gonna be like ground down by a big wheel or something? The Cage of Death. Man, that's intense. Where'd he go? Mondo Butter. He became butter. Oh my god. Laugh at death and your soul will forever be at peace. Can't be. My brother. Another murder and another execution. I want to feel again. Everyone's lives are taken so lightly here. I feel like I might be going mad. Maybe I'll just let it happen. Hurrah! Hurrah! Hoorah! Stag of sad screams invaded our skulls. We were each forced to realize once again. But of course he had to. What a disappointment. What is the end? This is the end of the game. But Byakuya, you're completely insane, you know that? A game? One of my friends is dead. You realize that? Of course I do, because the game is alive or dead. I don't have anything to say to you. I don't have a response, except that I just don't understand why. Why did you go out of your to disguise Mando's crime? Why? Isn't it obvious? Because it made things more interesting. Schwartz was calm, emotionless, like the voice of death, chilled to the bone. Last night, when the murder took place, I was in the library as usual. So you ignored nighttime rule too. That rule never mattered to me. I don't recall agreeing to it. Well, I don't particularly care. Please continue. The night grew late, and I decided to return to my room. Just when I stopped upon him, spotted Mando coming out of the girls' locker room. After he'd gone, I looked inside and saw the corpse. What? You mean you actually witnessed the murder? You're such a fool. You didn't have the slightest idea that I had seen him. So you're saying you knew where the culprit was from the very beginning? So, indeed. And if that had been the end of it, what boring would that have been? I mean, what a waste of time to have the answer revealed right from the beginning. Which is why I decided to lend a little helping hand. I thought it would liven things up. Did all that to liven things up? It's kind of hot. So after hearing about Genocide Jack and Toko, we decided to use that. Create the fake murder scene. Damn, man. If we had figured out who had really done it, we'd been dead too, right? Well, obviously, I would have revealed the truth before it reached that point. Of course. Byakuya turned down a little bit. I could feel as sharp as piercing. Thanks to a third and so remarkable someone, it never did. I was able to perform an interesting experiment. Once I do decide to become blackened, I now know who I'll have to watch out for. What? So that was your reason. Are you satisfied? Yes, we're done listening. Moving on. Something I'd like to ask Monokuma. Oh? I'd like to perform these elaborate executions this time, correct? Reason is why? Question is why? Do you like them? But you know this punishment is despair, it's not just for you. This is no punishment, all despair is a gift to mankind itself. You're over-exaggerating. You're not over-exaggerating. These punishments are meant to transform all hope to despair. What do you mean? Mean? Mean. Good grief. I don't understand why we have to pick apart every little stupid thing. Whatever, it doesn't matter. In the end, I'm going to stand alone as the victor. And then everything will be revealed to me. Ah, the noble son of the noble family. Surely you understand me. Hoo hoo hoo. I think this is turning a very terrifying friendship. Shut up. I would never stoop to the level of a childish criminal like you. Just let me just say this. After I have achieved a complete victory, you're up next. I'm going to find you and kill you. Understand? The name of the Chikami family. Which victory is foregone conclusion. Oh, so cool. It's like you're the main character of a video game or something. No trash mob for you. I swear, whatever it takes, I will kill you. Ooh, temper. Oh my god, shut up. Monokuma's laughter peeled across the courtroom, and the curtain closed in the case of Chiro and Wanda. But I knew it wasn't the end. Killing game would still continue because the master will end. There's a lot worse fear, despair. Because despair, hope and despair. Whatever. What the fuck ever. God damn it, this writing. Well, anyway, like I was saying, this is a pretty good spot. Yeah, and a really good spot. Anyway, isn't it amazing how that girl went and killed someone before things even had a chance to get going? Once things really get moving, it'll be like a roller coaster. There won't be any stopping it. If you're in despair, charge forward at a speed nothing can hope to match. But I must admit, I'm disappointed. When paying effort making you part of the group and you couldn't play your part. You remember? You do remember you were supposed to make the first move, right? Well, no biggie. Nothing we can do about it now, so just do your best to make things more exciting from now on, okay? After all, that's what everyone wants to see. There's one thing I'd like to ask. As long as you don't want to know my measurements, fire away. Who is it? The 16th high school. Ooh-ha! My, you really took me by surprise there. No, I said you could ask anything, but... Super denied, ultra denied, demonic denied. Because you see, that's my ace in the hole. Nobody'd be dumb enough to reveal that, right? No matter how close they were to their friends. Ooh, intriguing. Why would you say the sporty down girl? What about her? What about her? To be continued. Save. Got an item. Crazy diamond present. Nice. Like to save the data. Oh my god, would I ever? Yes. Oh my god, I'm fucking dying. Okay. That was it. That was almost a 4-hour stream. I have to go sleep now. Thank you for dropping in. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching. He was making a joke about his measurements, I guess. As long as you don't ask about my measurements. He was just being coy. Because I can literally go see Hina's measurements. Yeah. Have a good day, everybody. I'll catch you on the next one of these streams. It probably won't be as long, because this one was crazy long. But yeah. Have a good